So are we about to watch a boring EA press conference?
I hope not.
Oh,
Is that about to happen?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Rad
Okay.
Star Wars.
Come on.
Great way to start.
Star Wars.
Get at least back up here.
No, you keep going.
Well, we could use some clips of Star Wars on the screens, to be honest.
Star Wars. Need for Speed.
Yes.
Pump
Thank
for
you.
Need
I
for
forgot
Speed.
all about Need for Speed.
Love Need for Speed.
Reboot.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Story. It's got a huge story element that we haven't
Yeah.
seen anything of. So they're going to show a lot of that, I guess.
Kind of missed the mark on Need for Speed: The Run, but another shot at redemption. Here we go.
Yep. You know what I was thinking of? It was like I was thinking of Mortal Kombat, actually.
Yeah.
And how Mortal Kombat is a fighting game with a story ingrained into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about racing games, like no story in racing games.
Yeah.
I think it can exist. I think
Absolutely.
you can totally do it.
Midnight Club kind of had a cool story, if I recall. Haven't played it in a while.
So how did Midnight Club do it?
3. It was just like different gangs, different crews kind of roaming around the streets at night, and you would go to different,
So
turf.
it was open world?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Midnight Club, bring it back.
Hubert, I'd be way cool. It's actually, I think this is what the run did, is you have a race and then some story, and then that kind of melds into the next race and then melds into the next race. Is that what the run did?
Yeah, the Run, cool concept. You're like
Yeah.
driving across the country. but
Christina Hendricks was in it. What
Yeah.
what didn't work about that game? What failed?
Script.
Third-person
script.
sequences when you're like out of the car.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
was
was that. Brandon, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Here we
Uh-oh.
go.
So yeah, definitely a reboot in place for Need for Speed.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely calling it that, and it's one thing that they want to get the news out there ahead of time. It's too bad we don't have blood here, but I mean, you mentioned what crazy Need for Speed game were you just talking about? Oh, Midnight Club. Are you attached to any Need for Speed game?
Need for Speed is my childhood, Brandon Jones.
Yeah, Need for Speed was very good when it started.
Hot Pursuit,
Yeah.
PlayStation 1.
Oh my gosh.
And then all the PS2 ones, Underground, like that came out in the prime of my car enthusiasm. And they just nailed it with customization and the vibe. I think the vibe hasn't really been there in the last couple Need for Speeds for me personally. It's been more trying to be more like edgy.
Yeah.
I don't want to
hear
throw
you, man.
this around. It's always out there, the Michael Bay vibe. But that's what they've been doing for me. I want the underground car culture, Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift vibe.
Cool.
That's what I'm looking for.
I think the trailer kind of sells that too with the handheld camera. That's
Yeah.
like, oh man, look what I'm seeing in real life right now. Oh cool, we're getting footage of the actual press conference.
Like, it shouldn't be an action movie. It should be more intimate. It should be, a gearhead working on his car. It shouldn't be about like this high spectacle of,
The crew, your brother
the
gets
crew,
murdered.
like
and you
the
gotta- you
police
take him down.
choppers coming in,
Yeah.
explosions. It should be about, let's race for pinks right now. Pink slips on
Whoa.
the line.
No.
We're
Yo,
racing for your wheels.
Dude, that's serious.
Yo. Yeah.
Racing for
Make
your
it,
wheels.
Yeah, make it meaningful. Go back to your roots. Go small
Cool.
scale with it.
Yeah.
Love that. Be awesome.
I don't know.
You're not into it.
I'm so on board. Hubert sold
Yeah.
it. Hubert, they got to get you,
start
man.
small scale. You start with your little, Prius or something. You're working your way
Yes. Yes. You have to
challenge
start this
someone.
game with a Prius.
up. Like, get goofy with it.
you know what? Actually, I assume you start the game with a really nice car, you lose your pink, and then you have to build your way back up.
No, I
Metroid
don't like
style.
that.
Okay.
They've done that before. I hate that. It's
Yeah?
like, oh, you got to rise back.
Yeah.
No.
That is
Start
what
at the
happens in this
bottom.
game.
Make him in high school.
Whoa.
Make it a high school kid.
That's a bad lesson.
That'd be so cool.
High school kids should not be racing cars.
Bad lesson. Fast and the Furious already is a bad lesson. More
Those-
people are seeing Fast and the Furious and playing Need for Speed.
But those are all adults. Those are not high school kids.
Fast and Furious 1, Paul Walker is pretty young. He's like, mid-20s.
Yeah. You got to wait till your mid-20s before you start racing cars.
Make him a college kid,
Don't-
man.
yeah.
For Kyle. Old man Kyle over here.
Yeah. You got to be role models. Don't just go racing cars when you're in high school.
Yeah. Fine.
Want to point out, EA is actually stopping by the stage today. They are one of our main guests today. We also have Gamefront and The Escapist stopping by to chat about some of the press conferences.
Are they bringing Need for Speed?
They're bringing some games that they're going to show off.
Yeah, we're not
Well,
sure
I
if
hope they're not watching this right now.
we're not
They
sure we get
ragging on
demos
it.
or not. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, we can probably talk about after the press conference some of the stuff that they're bringing by.
Cool.
But and Mr. Kyle Bossman will be leaving the stage, and we'll be checking their stuff out on a different GT stage.
Yeah.
We're all over the place. We're taking over the whole building today, and then we will show you those gameplay demos. Tough to get time on the GT stage because there's so many press conferences happening today.
Yeah.
You guys can look forward to that later on. Star Wars. We got 2 things we could possibly get announced for Star. 3 things we could possibly get announced for Star Wars.
I'm sorry, 3?
3
This is all
things,
I
sir.
want.
Okay.
This is all I want.
Here we go. What do you want?
I want the Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker battle, Star Wars Battlefront. That's what I want to see. I want to see lightsaber combat. I want to see how that works. Sell it to me. Prove it.
Heroes clashing.
Heroes clashing. Jedi Outcast 2. Kyle Katarn status. Kyle Katarn in Star Wars Battlefront.
No, he's dead. He's gone, Huber.
No.
Non-canon. He's gone.
No way.
Let him go.
No, I'm not going to let him go.
He's been written over.
Bring him back. That would be so cool.
That would be cool.
Hey, that'd be a good pre-order
E3
bonus.
moment.
Pre-order
Yes.
bonus,
Yeah.
Kyle Katarn.
And you know what I love about this battle, Huber? Is that amongst this intimate lightsaber battle,
Yeah.
there's also
Chaos.
armies behind
Yeah.
them.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see the huge battle and then like go into the middle of the battlefield and
Yeah.
it's Luke versus Vader.
Yes.
That'd be an interesting like win condition you can put like in the match. That like if Vader goes to if your hero dies, it's not that big of a deal, but like you'll get a bonus. You know, like you get like an XP boost or something like that if you can actually take out the other hero, or if your hero takes out the other hero. So one night, like Luke and Vader hit the field. You know, it's like all the soldiers have incentive. Like, oh, let's get there.
Vader,
Let's actually
get over
for
here.
it.
Yeah. We're while protecting Vader, just like, go. You're right. That is kind of fun.
Jones, are you still embargoed on your Battlefront information?
No,
from a
I checked
while
out.
ago?
I checked out Battlefront. It's the Star Wars Celebration.
Okay, so
Here we go.
Yeah.
is this what the game looks like when
Yeah.
you're playing?
Whoa.
This is it.
Yeah. It.
Looks like this. What we are
This is a
seeing
good
right now
looking
with all
game.
these particle
Really good.
effects, shooting smoke, AT-AT coming up.
Yeah, honestly, if there was any degradation, it's like in the 90 percentile. You know, it's
Wow.
like maybe the game's like, I would say about 90% this, because they made a point when they actually showed like the gameplay demo to like start on a leaf, and I was like, okay, that's a video game leaf. You know, it's a very pretty video game leaf.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things where if you really look at the minutia, like you look at foliage and stuff like that, which is so tough, you know, like you really get up close to it, that like maybe it doesn't hold up necessarily to a lot of the resolution of the stuff that they're showing, but like frame rate, hell yeah. Environment size, hell yeah.
Just
Particle
gonna say.
effects, hell yeah.
Just gonna say two questions. PC, were you playing on?
I did not play it. It was a
Okay.
gameplay demo played for me, so
Um,
and it was recorded, so I don't
Most
I don't
likely
think they
PC.
specified. Most
And
likely.
then frame rate was solid.
Yeah. And it seemed staged, much like Doom, where like I think that was a setup demo where the guy knew where the stuff was going to be coming from, and so he like panned his camera to focus on the things that he wanted to focus on. So there was like one moment where a speeder bike came like running through, and the guy shot him right in front of him, and it's like he knew that speeder bike was coming.
Yeah.
At the same time, speeder bikes, like the environment's
awesome.
that big to where if you were on some shield generator or some part of the base, and then
This
like
is where I
you're able
lose it. This is where I lose it, man.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready your tow cables. I want Rogue Squadron
no.
vibes in this game. I want a mode, Rogue Squadron mode.
Okay.
Other team is AT-ATs. They have to get to the point at Hoth and destroy it. The entire other team is in land speeders.
I'm about
So
to let you
speeder.
down, Huber.
So
You
speeders.
cannot control the AT-ATs in this game.
What? There's no way.
You can't
No,
control
you can
those.
You've
control
never been
tanks in Battlefield.
Yeah, you can.
Can you
you
control an AT-AT?
You cannot.
You've
no.
never been able to control an AT-AT in a video game ever.
Until now.
Like,
Are you
or
sure? Wait,
Disney
is this
Infinity
proof?
actually.
This is.
Well, unless like Force Commander, like RTS games, you could. I should take that back. I'm smarter than
You
that.
have verified information that you cannot use an AT-AT in Star Wars Battlefront.
In
Yes.
the demo that I saw, you fought an AT-AT, and it was AI. It was not player controlled. You don't know.
That's a
That would
game
be
changer.
that'd be a hell of a thing.
No, they've said you can't control it.
That's a bummer for me. That's a big bummer.
Okay, well,
Lots
to
of
bring
highs
you
and
back
lows
up,
with Huber
Highs
right
and
now.
lows.
while we're still on Star Wars, Amy Hennig of Uncharted 2, the good one, is making a Star Wars game.
Yeah, why is Uncharted 3
and number
hated?
and number 3 is Old Republic. Is rumored to have a new big expansion.
Oh, sure, that'll absolutely.
Obviously not big as Battlefront or
Yeah,
as big
yeah,
as what
yeah.
you're about to talk about, but those are the three Star Wars announcements coming from the
If
press
they show
conference.
one cutscene from that game, where it's just like some sick facial capture, sick voice acting, and then basically what we saw of Star Wars 1313, some platforming off an exploding, crashing spaceship down a huge tube. You're like, yes.
Here's one of the hopes that I have for whatever Hennick's working on, is it seems like, you know, it's kind of like New 52 with DC, you know, it's like on one end, like, you had so many good things going, why are you rebooting it? 1313, you know, like what Battlefront 3 could have been way back in the day. There's like a lot of things to be sad about that are no longer going to happen. The expanded universe we just joked about. But at the same time, all of this kind of seemed like Rebels and, you know, the new trilogy that we're getting, and this game, it all kind of seemed this just like, I don't know how many meetings were involved, but I just imagine, you know, there's just like one core meeting where they're like, okay, whatever this game is, this is going to connect with it, with Rogue One, with Episode 7, with everything that actually is canon, with the books that we're releasing, all of that is going to fit in. So
you want like a bridge. You want
Not
like a
necessarily-
between episodes
I
6
say a
and
bridge,
7.
but it's there. Give me
You
one
want-
actor. Give
you
me
want-
one actor. Give me
you
Harrison
want-
Ford or Carrie Fisher
So
or
you
Hamill.
want a direct impact
right.
on episode 7.
No way.
No,
man.
but I want it to.
No.
I want it to be in that. I want it to be in that world.
Actually, I think it will
I
because
don't
of
want
how
every
crazy
single character in this entire game to be some brand new person I have to meet for the first time. It's like have it tie somehow.
the comic books are going nuts, man. So I bet that's not unrealistic, actually.
Yeah.
I want it to be its own
Solo was
thing.
Marion.
I don't want it to
Yeah.
hinge on 7 at all. Like I don't want it to lean, you know, and be like, oh, this, you know, like Angel did with Buffy, where it's just like, well, this chapter takes place in
That's
between that scene
amazing.
that you like.
Angel and
Like I
Buffy,
want it to
amazing.
forge its own
10 out of
path.
10.
I want it to, you know, just like Rebels did. Like they just announced the Rebels figures for Infinity, dropping Infinity knowledge anytime I can on the stream, and so people are recognizing those. You can see people are excited. It's like, wow, Rebels has only been out for so many months. People are already like in love with those characters. So they clearly needs like 2, 3, 4
So
main
you-
characters.
So like an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Avengers thing, where you see in the Avengers, you know, you see one person for a minute, it connects it kind of, you have a little more context, a little more backstory.
If you
So you
cut,
want like
if
that.
we get to play this game before Episode 7 comes out, and in Episode 7, when those X-wings are going in, and like cut to like one pilot, and you're like, that's the guy, you know, like
That's cool.
it would just, I would get such a
That'd be
rush
cool.
being
Yeah.
in the theater.
Episode 8, maybe, by the way.
I don't know.
It's not-
See, that's the thing. They
Yeah.
rebooted this all at the same time. You
Yeah.
gotta wonder, and we don't know anything. We haven't heard anything.
By the way, before
It could be Episode 7 the game.
before chat
never know.
corrects me hard, Amy Hennig heavily involved with Uncharted 3 as well. I think she's director of Uncharted 3.
Yes.
So I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry for
Yes.
saying like that. She was only involved in the good one.
Uncharted 3 is phenomenal. I
she
don't
was involved in the good
understand
one.
the
Yeah,
misguided
she
hate for
she
that game.
wrote 2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sorry to stop that train, but you, Brandon, no way. No, there's no way it's this year. That's the most absurd thing I've heard it discussed on this table about E3. Really?
You're disgusted?
Well, but you think
Disgust.
about, I mean,
Yeah.
think about the logistics of that, though. You know, you have this sequence where, like, you don't necessarily need to see this pilot in the scene before they take off in their X-wings. It's
Yeah.
just one pilot among the armada. That's a guy in a cockpit in front of a blue screen. Like, how, you know, that guy didn't need to be there when Oscar Isaac was shooting that scene. You can bring him in later on.
Who's Oscar Isaac?
It's
The
the
new
pilot.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
All
Spoilers.
these Kylo Ren is the bad guy.
Spoilers.
Every other,
Spoilers.
every other. Oh, and
Great
Finn is the stormtrooper. The other 2 characters gone, and I really need to like
Yeah,
get flashcards and really commit those to memory.
you can buy those.
Remember being like Qui-Gon,
Qui-Gon?
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon.
Like the first
Qui-Gon
time, like,
Jinn,
oh, Qui-Gon.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for clearing that one out.
Help me, Qui-Gon. Yeah.
Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn in this.
Qui-Gon Jinn is
Darth
in
Maul.
this.
No,
He's
no,
in
no,
it.
no, no, no.
He's in
Maul.
it.
Give me
Yes.
that Darth Maul.
He's in it.
We're definitely getting more heroes. Like
me
you,
that
you,
Darth
you
Maul.
don't have Darth Vader show up and like turn on the lightsaber and then cut to Boba Fett.
Fantasy
and expect,
fight.
you know,
What-
Darth Vader versus Darth Maul.
Fantasy
Are
flight.
they gonna do
No, no.
prequels then,
I
maybe?
think the matches will
no,
always
I
be Rebels
think-
versus Empire.
Like DLC though down the line.
I think they're staying away from prequels.
Playable
Smart move.
Emperor.
Yes.
Emperor
Palpatine.
yes.
Palpatine.
Yes.
Was it
Mage.
Yeah.
Was Palpatine in 2? Was it Palpatine in 2? Wasn't he one of the Jedi you could be? I remember Palpatine being in 2. I don't know. It's been so long. That's how
certainly-
depressing it is. It's been so long.
So long.
I certainly would
Battlefront
never
2.
call him a Jedi. What was that about?
He's a Sith, yeah.
Yeah, he's no Jedi.
I said mage.
No, Brandon called him a Jedi. like some
oh, I
weird.
did.
Jedi
Come on,
Palpatine.
Well, I meant Jedi like one of the playable characters.
Heroes.
with
We call them
lightsabers, yeah.
heroes.
Think
Heroes.
about, think about the microtransactions.
Here we
Think
go.
about $10
Let's
for
talk about-
Grievous.
Let's talk about packs.
$10 for Kit Fisto. 10 you'd start going to the well.
IG-88.
15 for Mace Windu.
Let's talk
$10
about
for
buying
his skin.
Booster packs where you
Yeah.
don't know what you're gonna get out of
Yeah.
it. You might get a legendary item. You might
get it.
get
They're
a
gonna-
stupid-
they're gonna
pink
set the
blaster.
tone.
yeah. set the tone.
Gold-plated
Microtransaction
blaster.
tone will be set if they start throwing pre-order.
Okay, so
crap out
we
there.
need like an alert. We need like a money alert that we'll shout out every time we see like a. We'll just say, all right,
that to the
we'll
camera.
just do this.
Cash,
we'll
Star
say
Wars
cash,
bucks.
Yeah.
cash.
Star Wars bucks.
Every time that happens during the entire
Credits.
EA press
Credits.
conference. Yeah.
Imperial credits.
Do you think they'll do premium? with
Absolutely,
Battlefront also?
100%.
Okay,
yeah, that'll
so
be
what
it. So that'll be it.
How does that work
Premium.
with
Good call.
Battlefield?
Battlefield, you get
right
5
Sure.
DLCs. It's $50. You have for $50, you have full access and early access to all the DLC content, which Brad and I have fully played Battlefield 3 and 4. All the DLC.
Whoa.
Some of the best maps are in that DLC, and it's a good value.
The submarine one.
Yeah, like Call of Duty and stuff. $15 for 3 maps. I can't do the math that fast, but you're getting
That's $5 a map.
you're getting for $50 you're getting 20 maps, ton of vehicles, ton of weapons, and a ton of new modes. They add completely new game modes, which is awesome.
That's cool because that's actually adding more game.
Yeah,
I get that.
So while it is expensive,
How much was it again?
$50.
$50.
So it's a ton of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
But I'm like Kyle Bossman.
Yeah.
One and done is Kyle Bossman's catchphrase.
Yes.
Plays a game,
Get to the credits.
get to the credits, puts it away,
Gone.
done. Last
Yeah.
of Us, one and done. Uncharted, one and done. Any game he's playing. Super Mario Galaxy 1,
Get that Luigi.
one and done.
No. I got the Luigi. Went through his Luigi. Got that bonus ending.
Battlefield,
done.
Yeah.
Battlefield has legs. I mean, I've played Battlefield 3 and 4 for years. Two
Yeah.
games for years. So
Yeah.
if Battlefront is incredible,
It'll have legs.
for an extra $50, if you're playing that for years,
That's a lot
Yeah.
to drop.
it's a lot to drop.
right
but You
away.
gotta look at it like hour investment.
Sure, yeah.
They're gonna add planets.
Yeah.
Like Coruscant is gonna be such a cool stage
Yeah.
for war.
Milk it.
Yeah.
Just milk it.
Milk it.
It's gonna be milk.
Milk it.
I'll milk
Cloud
the Star
City.
Wars cow.
What's our? I already forgot our alert. What should we just say? Cash.
Cash.
Star
Cash.
Wars bucks.
Cash.
Uh,
I hope they don't do it.
They're gonna have microtransactions.
So another
will.
really interesting thing to me about what EA is pushing hard is Mirror's Edge. It's so weird to see the push behind Mirror's Edge right now.
But Mirror's Edge is a good example of what I was talking about with Xbox, where we saw updates on these games, but I didn't really learn like that hook, that thing, something new I can be excited about that game.
So what do you
And,
want?
like, I need that from Mirror's Edge. Just why did you make another one of these? Not that you shouldn't have,
Because people
but why
wanted
did
it,
it get
Brandon
made?
Jones.
Very vocal.
Right.
crowd.
People wanted this sequel. Mirror's Edge 1
Totally,
is
totally.
phenomenal.
Totally. But that's not why you always make a game. People want Shenmue 3, but they're still not doing it. So
good.
it's like,
Good for EA for answering the people's call, Brandon Jones.
so if they show a trailer where she's just running around, you're fine.
No,
Yes.
they're going to do more than that. They've
They're
already
gonna
Yeah,
show
there'll be
gameplay.
gameplay.
they've shown
This is
box art.
happening.
Yeah. They're going to give us a release date.
Right, but we've already seen her jumping around. We've seen the environments, the new environments.
Some
We've seen
new
her, like,
mechanic.
beat some people up.
Skateboarding.
Wait, this is the original.
Yeah, this is OG.
This is the
Mirror's
original
Edge.
trailer. Look how good this trailer
Yeah.
was. Man, this blew my mind. So like do this again.
Love the vibe. Love that you're not supposed to kill anyone in these games. It's all about
So,
running.
but good point. Like a continuous play, something like this, like one continuous shot.
Yeah, watch
the first
those
trailer
hard
that we
cuts.
got were a lot of like little tiny. We saw like some demo prototype stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year was
Last year.
Lot of
conceptual
cuts.
prototype. Yep.
Look at this. Giving the people what they want, Brandon. Answering the call. Courage. Courageous move.
I'm very, very nervous. I've said this for a long time, so I realize I'm repeating myself too many times. But I'm really nervous today. We'll have to say cash during this part of the presentation.
Cash.
Yeah, I'm a very, very
Unlock
nervous.
faster shoes
Yeah.
with
Oh my
cash.
gosh. New sneakers.
Yeah.
I don't think
terrified
they'll
of that.
stoop that low. There's no way.
So yeah, I mean, is there like a story that we really need to continue from Mirror's Edge? Is there?
Well, they haven't
It's a reboot.
specified.
Other
Yeah, they haven't
characters?
specified if it's. They're saying kind of a reboot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So-
what they showed last year was her getting her tattoo. So
Yeah.
like that's just a clear indicator of like, hey, this is Origins.
It's just such a great story and a great vibe. It's about the technological age, information being vulnerable. It's like let's just put it in the hands of someone to get it from point A to point B. That is just a really cool concept for a game, and it's got this immediacy. It's got this high intense. The stakes feel high. You
Sure.
know? You
Yeah.
have this information that you need to get somewhere. All these people are after you. Everything about it is just high stakes.
That's interesting because it's not like a huge end of the world story.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
a small scale, high stake situation.
This is cool. I didn't really appreciate this trailer last year, but it's like a prison break. It's like that tattoo means something. It's like a code.
A code?
It's kid.
Faith.
So are you excited, Kyle, for Mirror's Edge?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous about Mirror's Edge. I'm nervous they're gonna F something up here.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why do you get
Yeah,
that
what do you-
impression?
Because
Look
of
at that.
EA.
That's a first.
Because of the publisher. Because of what every other game they publish all year long. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm
Yeah,
nervous.
Battlefield 4 did have a lot of problems.
So that's why I'm scared.
Would you be mad if they threw in multiplayer?
No. Multiplayer is a safe place to throw in microtransactions. I'm cool with that. If the campaign, if the game is not affected, do whatever you want with multiplayer. I'm cool with that. Is my feeling on that.
What if it's like a relay race, co-op? Get it to someone.
And then what do? I die after I hand it off to you?
just-
Yeah,
Rest.
Then, you take a back seat.
Okay.
Or you rendezvous in another area.
So like it's like hot potato. We're just
Yeah,
trying to keep it
exactly.
So like so there's a hunter who's like 1.2 times the speed we are.
Yeah, 1.2. I love it.
Yeah, so like he's just slightly faster than we are, so we
Yeah.
had to like toss it to each other and
Yes.
stuff like this.
He has he has guns and stuff. He has more power.
Yeah.
You can't bring him down.
Okay. Yeah, that might be a fun mode
That'd
actually.
be cool.
I like it, Hubert.
Hot potato.
Hot potato.
Hot potato.
I mean, getting back to modes, I left when I don't know if I got all of my Star Wars conversation out there, but like I think modes is gonna be huge for that game. It's interesting because it's something that they talked about when they revealed the first mode, and people were kind of disappointed because it was like, oh, like we were saying before, like you can't control the I'm gonna call it AT-AT. I was saying AT-AT before. I'm going back to my AT-AT pronunciation.
Feel it in your
they're like,
heart.
oh yeah, he's not. The Y-wings came in. No one's piloting those Y-wings. You know, it's all kind of automated.
No one's flying.
Yeah, you just
So
call
what
it
are
an-
the vehicles?
You just call it an airstrike. TIE fighters and X-wings.
And
That's
the
it?
Falcon. You saw dude flying the Falcon
wait.
at the end.
So you can ride a TIE fighter in an X-wing.
Right.
Yes.
You control it.
Right.
Yes.
Why stop there? Why can you not
DLC.
pilot an AT-AT or an ATSC?
Yeah, I mean Brad.
DLC.
Brad
They're gonna be
probably
done like,
hit
oh,
it.
pilot X-wing now.
Yeah. I think
Snow speeder.
Cash.
Cash.
I can't wait to say cash this whole time.
But again, it might just be that mode. So again, they have like a very specific mode. It's like you have to take this AT-AT down. You take it. You do it from these terminals.
But
so
holy crap, Brandon, aren't you upset about this? I mean, take the Star Wars love off for a second.
Right.
Okay.
Isn't this the game we deserve, where you get to pilot AT-ATs and ATSCs? We're talking Star Wars Battlefront, a Star Wars battle, and you're gonna take away the right to pilot the most some of the most iconic vehicles in history.
I
They're
hear what you're
pumping
saying.
the brakes.
They are pumping the brakes. It's not a right. There's EA has no moral obligation to give us any game. They're all games.
We
that
deserve
they're-
it.
Yeah.
We deserve it, Kyle.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably, honestly, I think this game is massively expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're...
Cash.
Yeah, cash. You know what? It should be must be nice.
Must be
time they
nice.
we should say must be nice.
Pay to win.
Yeah, I honestly, I think they're, like, not ready. I think it's not, like, something that's implemented in the game right
It's
now.
a great
like-
premium
yeah.
DLC, like Brad was saying.
I expected the whole franchise to be scaled back. That they're just kind of like, let's take every mode, everything we want to add to this piece by piece, because it's not something that we're just like, okay, we're gonna make Battlefront now and then walk away from it. It's like this could potentially be a new Battlefield for us. You know, this could be like a new franchise that we're gonna be. You know, 2-3 years down the road, we're gonna get another Star Wars movie, and then another Star Wars movie, and then we're getting Rogue One, and then we're getting like a Han Solo film or Boba Fett movie. You know, so like we're gonna have tons of opportunities to pump new content back into this game. So
Endless possibilities.
Let's
Pump
focus
new
on this
content.
thing.
Pump it with content.
Pump new
pump
content.
Funnel it in. It says Star Wars on it. The people will pay.
Star Wars characters.
My favorite quote that I still say with my brother to this day, decades later, Jurassic Park. 1,000 a day, 10,000 a day, people will pay it.
Yeah, for Star Wars, they will pay it.
They
You're
will pay
absolutely
it.
right. Yeah,
They'll get all my money. Star Wars.
to live in Star Wars.
You have like Empire Strikes Back DLC. Okay, here, take my money.
That's
Leader
why,
fight, yeah, in
That's why
Custody.
Bandai Namco sells that $10,000 arcade cabinet, just because like people will pay the
Yeah,
price for
you'll
Star
find
Wars.
someone.
Absolutely.
Well,
Great
that's
quote.
actually an interesting point to bring up. I love that I steered the conversation back. Anytime
Yeah.
you try to go to something else, I'm going to bring it back to Star Wars.
Please do.
So Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. Interesting, not necessarily the most famous film of the original trilogy. Are we going Hoth this time? Are we going to that shot that we saw at the end? That was like the ultimate shot at the end of the trailer with the. I thought it was Mustafar, but it looks like some other crazy planet, like with lava and big rock formations and stuff.
I think they've
Where
named,
are we going?
They've named the 4 planets that the game will launch with. They've already said which one.
Endor.
Yeah, but you're wondering
Hoth.
which one they'll demo. Like, what is the
Tatooine,
demo
you gotta
level?
have
Right.
Tatooine.
Yeah.
I bet they'll demo Endor still. Sorry, no. Which was the Ewoks?
Endor.
Endor. They'll do Endor. I bet. I bet
Endor,
they'll demo
yeah.
the same one you saw the demo of. I bet like they want that one to be playing perfectly.
Well, that'd be disappointing because we've already seen that trailer.
No, Endor's the best. Love
But
that
like you're the
jungle
only person who
combat.
saw it like played. Like the rest of us want to see that. We want to see what that looks like.
Can you be an Ewok? Is what I
No,
wanna
no,
know.
no, no.
Brandon Jones walking around going,
I would love it.
No, yub yubs.
I would yub all
Throwing rocks.
I would love yub in that game.
Throwing rocks.
Ewok DLC.
You get like an
Must be
achievement or a
nice,
trophy.
be nice.
If you're an Ewok and you kill a stormtrooper, you get a trophy for that. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Well done. You
It's
control
like-
like a gang of Ewoks, not just one Ewok.
You have to charge up the attack, but it's a one-shot kill.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're like up in the trees, you know, and you have access to
Yeah,
all the
you're
traps
making the
and
traps
stuff.
and
like-
everything.
Old Republic, is that free? Is that free to play?
Yeah,
Yes,
free to
it
play
is.
yes.
So what could they possibly change
Yeah,
at this
Brad,
game to save it?
You hit level cap
I
in
did.
Old Republic. Tell us what it would take
To get you back
to get you back
For
into
me?
Old
Yes.
Republic.
I don't think. I think it's too late already. It's
too late.
When I
Whoa.
played the PvP, it was just not up to snuff.
Yeah,
So if they
PvP 's
improve the
was out.
PvP, you're in?
No, I'm not in. I'm done.
He's done for good. He's done for good. No coming back.
But that would be a very good step for me, for someone like me. But I heard the PvE content's excellent in that game.
And the story was so good.
Yeah,
It's
like
once-
leveling up was fun in that game. But once you hit level cap, there's nothing for me to do at the time really. But that was like right when it came out.
Yeah, it's a problem.
But
Gotta have that in-game content, MMO.
It's crazy. It's free to play now. Like it's
They have the you can play free or pay monthly and get stuff from paying for that. I'm not exactly sure what you get, but there's two like ways you can go.
that's very strange.
Yeah. Sometimes I think it increases your bank size. Little weird convenient.
size?
Yeah, your convenient MMO stuff. Increases your bank size, maybe like a faster mount, stuff like that.
Level cap.
Some
You can only
lightsaber
level
color.
up to a certain amount.
No,
usually
you
by
can
the- I don't know
hit.
if
You
do
can.
that.
So they
Oh,
made a
free
big deal.
play?
You can hit level cap. You can do all the story
cool.
stuff. You can do everything for free, which is cool.
That is really
'Cause it's
cool.
worth
For
it.
having
It's-
that info on hand, Huber.
It's a great story in that game. You can be Sith, Jedi, smuggler.
Agent.
Yeah.
Is that what you were?
Yeah,
You said agent like that's what I
Imperial
was.
agent.
Imperial agent.
Imperial agent.
Yeah.
Smug face. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went
Smug cow.
standard, stereotypical Sith warrior.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. It's all about like dark side and doing the trials. It's pretty epic.
And I mean, you hit the nail on the head. Story. You know, like having another expansion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something that that's kind of been rumored.
It'd be cool if they do a CG trailer then. I would actually be down for a CG trailer for this MMO.
They had it's had some
They had,
CG
yeah, they had a
trailers.
really good
yeah,
one.
the hazy
Yeah,
ones,
they have some of the best. So if they like come back with that, I'd be cool with that. That's a good CG trailer to do.
It'd be cool. Yeah,
Sometimes
let's-
it works, sometimes it doesn't.
As
but
long as
that-
it shows something new. Show us something new in your CG trailer. Don't just show us old environments and old themes that we're already used to.
Not just standard
Yeah.
Sith versus Jedi nonsense.
For an old MMO to get people back in and people excited again, you have to blow our minds.
Yeah.
You have to like explode it, and I don't know how to do that, frankly.
Sarlacc pit.
I've got it.
What?
Like Elder Scrolls Online, you release on PS4. Old Republic on PS4 would be huge.
Yeah.
That would be big.
Huber, I bet we might hear that announcement. That's
that would
a good
be
theory.
big. Or Xbox One as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The consoles.
Console release.
That'd be big.
No, you're right. That's it. That's the announcement. You did it.
There it
They'd have to.
is.
I don't know if they can map that to a controller really though.
You
Like
could.
it wasn't designed, or was it?
No,
Final
no, no.
Fantasy 14 can be played on console.
Yeah,
that
they
would-
can
yeah.
make 14
Yeah,
work.
no, I'm
Yeah,
saying
like,
that was
well.
designed in
They'll
mind.
get
I don't
there.
know if they'd want to overhaul it.
It would not
I
be
don't know.
this
Maybe
year.
you can.
It'll be a while. It won't be this year because this year they're just making that Battlefront money.
Must be nice.
Must
Yeah,
be
must be nice.
Speaking of
So-
sci-fi money, oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say we have talked about all the things we know will probably be there.
Mass Effect.
Any surprises?
Yeah, Mass Effect.
We know
will
Mass
be
Effect
there.
is going to be there.
Yeah.
You know
Let's
they're
talk
gonna
about
show
Mass
something
Effect
in
before surprises because
Okay.
I absolutely forgot about Mass
Me
Effect.
too.
That's gonna be huge.
Is that telling at all? You forgot about Mass Effect?
Well, no, because all we've seen is like brief little teases and like environment shots. Like, what if they blow that up?
They're
What if
gonna
they go
it's,
huge
it's
with
their
it?
Fallout.
Yeah,
It's their big.
it's their big.
Do you
It's their
think it'll
big.
be Mass Effect 4, or they're just gonna like?
They're going to go the
Totally.
Gears of War route. It's just going to be Mass 4.
Oh man.
I never thought Gears of War would go 4. I was extremely shocked by this. There's no way this is Mass Effect 4. I'm sticking to that bet. I think there's no way they'll call it Mass Effect 4.
Oh, just a Mass Effect reunion or something.
Yeah.
We're gonna see that Mass Effect trilogy remaster.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
a good theory.
You
That
see
would
that?
that would
Yeah.
be exciting news for me. Yeah, I would be.
You'd
way
eat
down.
that up. You'd.
Yeah,
Would you play? Wait, would you honestly play through all the Mass Effects
I would.
again?
I would. I'd do it.
Whoa.
No, I never played them.
Oh.
Oh.
There you go.
Ah.
So I've been waiting.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've been waiting for the next
For
gen
years?
remake.
Waiting for
Yeah,
that
like
Red
the day
Dead
Mass Effect
Redemption
2 came out.
PS4.
It was like, wait till next gen. No, it just was never. Just never was able to make time for it. You know, it was.
It
always,
happens, Jones.
It always
We're all
seemed like
there.
it was way too big of an investment.
Yeah.
You know, just like. And then, you know, by the time like 3 came around, I was like, well, I just don't have. I played 1 for like 4 hours. I did start the campaign in 1, and enjoyed it. But especially because I'm always playing like BioWare games for like retros or something, or like work projects, and so I always like have to be the good guy. So it was nice, like, you know, telling Seth Green to shut up. It was like the first thing I did. I'm like, that felt nice. I rarely do that in a BioWare game.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
I
step
treated-
on people's conversations.
I treated Joker so poorly. He wanted to love Edie, and it's like, no, you can't have that. You can't have that love.
Sorry, Joker.
I could, like, this demo you can write. Like, we're dropping onto a planet, and we're just doing like a tiny like story side mission.
Surveying.
Yeah, and like it starts quiet, and then just like something goes wrong. Oh my gosh, we're investigating things, and then just you're using sick powers. You're porting. Maybe we switch over to another teammate to see their powers and things. Somebody's sniping and turning invisible. Somebody's ramming in. You got a Krogan.
So
This
And then
could be so
something,
good.
and then Ian, something jumps on you, reveals its face, and screams at you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
course.
absolutely.
Something
That's
with
how a
jetpacks.
trailer
So I'm
has
sure
to
there's a lot
end.
of people in the chat that want to play these that haven't. So avoiding spoilers, Kyle.
Sure.
I ask you.
Okay.
Again, avoiding these spoilers.
Yeah.
The Mass Effect 3 ending is very divisive.
Yes.
Majority don't like it. Could this demo show anything to relieve the hate of the Mass Effect 3 ending? Could
Wow.
they set something up in this demo to say, hey, look, that's how Mass Effect 3 ended, but now this is how it is, where it kind of makes it all fit and makes it nice?
I think they can't do that in the demo, but I think they will go at great lengths to do that in the cushions around it. You know what I mean?
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say
Okay.
that, like, I've noticed an interesting trend with games. XCOM got announced, and it seemed like, oh, you know, the Fallout already happened, you know, with the aliens, and so now this is kind of this world that lives. We're already past that, you know, like that question of like, what's our humanity going to do when aliens show up? Like, it happened, we've moved on, and you're now in this society that, you know, deals with that every day. Deus Ex seems like kind of the same thing. It's just like augmentations. We kind of moved past that. Now, you know, there's like so many things happening underneath the surface that you're just kind of like, you know, asking that question, like, what now? And that was the big question. Spoiler alert! That was like the big question at the end of Mass Effect. Was it like, do we like robots? Do we like humans? Do we like both?
Yeah.
You know, like what could that world be like? Where we basically completely move past the conversation where it's like, can a robot be a human? Can you be sentient? It's like, yes, done. Next conversation.
Yeah.
And we kind of focus on this world that like it would be really interesting. And this is my bet. This is hundreds of years after. You know, way after. And you know that is kind of like the fun.
Hundreds of years isn't a lot in that universe.
And you just have
It's
this
a
new
lot of
threat,
time.
or we've gone somewhere in the galaxy we haven't been to before, and that way you just wash all of that down the drain, all of that frustration that people had about the, you know, everything not wrapping up. It's just kind of like, you know, this is a new thing, which is again, you know, feeding into your prediction that it's not Mass Effect 4. It's,
Yeah.
You know.
A really cool thing, I think no matter how your Mass Effect 3 ends, is that we're going to put in a situation where people can't travel as well as they do in Mass Effect 3, that we're kind of isolated and cut off, and that leaves a really interesting opportunity for that universe becoming a Wild West again, where we can't just like warp over to each other and get in gates and like go over there really quickly. Like you're kind of like stranded in your
That's cool.
environments. Yeah. And like I could see that being a really cool like environment for space travel. Like yes, like what we basically have now. And so I think that could be cool. That could be a cool exploration.
Elise Williams, want to hop over here? Relieve me, Elise Williams.
Just cozy.
Hop on in. Hop on in. Let's get some EA hype.
EA hype.
20 minutes and counting. So wouldn't it be cool if you were like some totally new ship, some totally like Knights of the Republic 2 started that way actually, where you like found the ship with the Echo Hawk, something Hawk, from the first game, and then you know you're just kind of wondering like what happened? Where did this where's the crew? Where's me? You know, like where are all the old characters? It'd just be really neat if you started, you know, totally new character, totally new setup, and then like 10 hours into the game, you get on some planet and like there's a Normandy. Where it's just like, oh, what happened? You know, like all overgrown with foliage and stuff like that. What? What are you giggling about?
Snuck right
Just
in
a
there.
very smooth
Nobody
entrance.
saw a thing. Snuck right
Ian
in.
cut to himself a couple times just in case you guys weren't paying
Yeah,
attention.
I
You never
hit
know. Whoop,
5
Ian.
instead of 6. You know, sometimes you try to hit the Mass Effect B-roll and you hit yourself. It's cool. It's cool.
I think I found a playlist that we can just
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very nice.
let roll.
Do you guys think we'll hear anything from Dragon Age? Might be a little early.
We already did. They said
Did we?
Well, they said Inquisition's coming to the
No, I'm talking like
the
next.
Xbox One.
Oh, next Dragon Age?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
Brad,
a little tease.
They've only done one DLC so far.
Maybe that.
Hey.
Maybe DLC.
Maybe more DLC. Maybe DLC number 2.
Maybe they'll show that Plants vs Zombies trailer again.
They'll show gameplay.
We'll
More
definitely get a
gameplay.
gameplay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to see them to
people
play like
see
Oh,
an
that
actual
trailer.
match.
Trying to think. Trying to check my
this
Minions
list out.
wannabes. We haven't talked about Criterion yet.
Criterion.
Criterion, a transformer. Criterion is making a new like action sports game that they showed a conceptual prototype of last year.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, it's not strictly racing. It's like you're hang gliding, you're riding bikes. I think you're going off ramps, and it's just like
ATVs.
this is. Yeah, we're really stretching our wings here. We wanted to create a game where you could do lots of cool things. It doesn't have a name yet, but look forward to more from Criterion next year.
It sounds like a '90s arcade game,
Yeah, that could
Yeah,
be a
it's
very
very-
good thing,
like
Brad.
the Extreme
Yes.
Factor games, like around then.
Yeah, I think like what was exciting was when I was hang gliding. I think there was a tower in front of me. We should get B-roll of this, Huber, but that's like impossible to search for. Criterion 2014, maybe do that. Objectives like stacked. So basically, like a cool thing to just platform off of, cool environments to interact with, basically.
Racing game?
Yeah, that might be it. That might be what we're looking for here.
We'll wait.
Waiting for it. Waiting
Yeah,
for it.
skip to the good stuff. Skip straight to the good stuff.
Computer done?
Yeah, this is it. Because it's actually interspersed with like lots of live action stuff too. Yeah, just full screen that.
Why the live action?
Because they didn't have gameplay
I
to
don't like
show.
that.
Yeah,
I don't like any of that.
I don't think EA will do that this year.
No, they cannot.
We had a lot of
Burnout
success with Burnout,
Paradise.
and now we gotta stretch our wings.
It's not gonna happen, Huber.
Paradise, man.
I mean, these are the people, and they're not making Burnout, so I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
not
Burnout's
happening.
happening.
They're too busy making live action trailers.
Yeah, I hope EA no live action trailers this year.
They had way too many last year. Like,
Yeah.
nothing to show.
I can't believe that would happen again.
I remember this.
You just remembering it now? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, what a snoozer EA did last year. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's the ATV you talked about. I don't think they'll do that this year. No way.
We should have gotten Blair in here to talk about NHL 16 because
Oh,
I guess there's a
yeah.
whole lot of new stuff and he's jazzed about it. We're 15 minutes from the EA press conference though.
Yes.
So this is bathroom break time now. We're tweeting out links where you can go and multicast.
I saw that. It's
Cool.
really cool. You just put slash and then the other
Yeah,
thing.
you
huh?
see like multicast. Let me get it here for you. multitwitch.tv/gamestrailers/EA. We'll have them stacked in Windows, and you can also sync our stream with YouTube because you can kind of then finagle and pinpoint exactly in YouTube and manually sync it.
us.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, actually. This is what I was talking about. Through the tower. Oh, that's so cool. I did a really bad job explaining that 1/2 second moment.
It kind of reminds me of like a modern day Pilot Wings.
Can you believe this was in a press conference last year? This like
This,
low
yeah.
poly, like no textures. Oh my
We had
gosh.
a ton of fun with that new racing game, next car game.
Yes.
What is that called now?
Oh, it's called something.
The Flat Out guys.
Yeah. They changed it to something about smashing or something like that. It's got a name that insinuates
Smash Cars
like,
or something like that.
it might be
isn't
Smash
it?
Cars. Yeah.
But that was, that it didn't really look that great. Just performed really well, and that
Yeah.
was really fun to play with. I bet that prototype is a blast.
Yeah.
What if this is just like
Even if they just played that
So
prototype
fun.
on stage, I'd be pumped.
A cool thing to put, I guess, in your press conference, really. But you want your press conference to be best stuff. You don't want to just throw little garbage.
Ian, is there anything you're excited for from EA?
Maybe a Mass Effect, but not really. Their press conferences are usually pretty terrible.
NHL.
What's good
NHL.
about EA press conferences is usually there's games back to back to back to back. Like I don't even think they'll talk about EA Access in their own press conference.
come on.
Yeah, I
They
believe it.
better not.
I
right.
honestly because it's only relevant to Xbox owners. I bet they won't even bother with it.
I am more excited for Ubisoft.
Must be nice.
EA Sports. There's gonna be so much.
I feel like they don't normally give a lot of attention to NHL. I mean, it's probably not their best seller of the four. They'll probably do a lot of Rory McIlroy. This is his first year on the box, like they'll probably do a lot of that game. And Madden, of course.
Yeah, I'm in Madden. Probably NBA too.
Are we on a UFC year?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I mean, on top of my head, I don't know if this should be a UFC year.
Yeah. Because they're like every other year, right? Yeah.
That's about all this panel's going to talk about UFC, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Played the
I don't
first
know
game a
what
lot,
this
really
panel's
loved
going
it.
to talk about any of
Used
the
to-
sports games. You know what I mean?
UFC
Yeah.
big time.
You did?
Yeah.
What?
That's
I was
really
too.
random.
The game's pretty cool. But like just
Dreamcast
UFC
one.
itself, I used to do.
I used to watch a lot of
Yes.
UFC when like Georges St. Pierre fought a lot around like UFC 100.
'Cause he's the
80 through
French one?
100. Yeah.
Saint
The
Pierre?
Matt Hughes, George St. Pierre era where
Yes.
those two guys went at
And
it.
who
That
was
was
the
like
little
that was
guy
my peak.
That fought. There was a rivalry between. What's his name?
Look at the
Look at
B-roll
this,
you
yeah.
bring out for us on Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast UFC game.
This
10
is
out
some
of
good
10.
B-roll, Huber.
This is phenomenal.
Really
I had this on a demo disc.
nice.
Then I must have played 150 times.
I don't remember
You
this
got
game
like
at all.
2 fighters.
Tito Ortiz.
Tito's, yeah.
Brandon
Oh,
Maven and
it's
Matt
so
Serra.
good.
Is that
Oh,
real?
okay.
And BJ Penn. They were rival. It doesn't matter. But
Marco Ruiz. Kevin Randleman. These are great.
Oh yeah, there's the fight right there.
Thank you,
Tito
GR.
Liddell for sure.
Wow.
Tito Ortiz.
Chuck Liddell.
Huntington
This is
Beach
it.
bad
Oh
boy.
yeah, I even got that guy modeled. Totally.
Wait, is that a guy? Like everybody
So
knows
wait,
him?
we're probably not going to see this at the press
Yeah.
conference. We're watching the Dreamcast version. That's what happens when you.
No,
let
we're going to
viewers-
see that. We're going to see
Dreamcast
this.
version.
This is happening.
This game's
Chuck
so
Liddell
good.
confirmed on stage.
Lock it in.
It's a roll.
Oh, one thing. We do have to count how many times Star Wars is said out loud. That is
Oh,
essential.
the whole time.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got to do a Star Wars word count.
Will they surprise us with anything? Like,
Oh,
do they
absolutely.
announce
Yeah, I
something
hope
new?
they have some new IP that we don't know about.
At what PlayStation Experience or the Game Awards? I can't remember which. What was it called? Hazelight, the new
Correct.
studio. We'll probably see something from Hazelight. That was from the creators of Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
Oh, right. The
Yeah.
guys on the train.
The guys on
You're
the train.
using snarky
Fathers.
voice, but that's an excellent
505
game.
No, I
games?
was saying that as I started remembering it. To be
Ah.
honest, that's my like. I was stalling for memory.
I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got it. You know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I'm wearing a tie. Oh, okay. Oh, am I good?
505 is Brothers.
What's up?
505 is Brothers.
Yeah, but this is a new studio. The people who made Brothers, right here,
Yeah.
they're gone.
Seamless.
They got their own new studio at EA called Hazelight.
That would be awesome.
Brothers, so good.
Yeah.
And so we apparently have two guys. Maybe they're brothers. Maybe that's like a theme. They really like to have two dudes going through their world. Because we see two guys on a train at the end of this video.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time talking about it.
Nothing quite like a man-to-man
We are,
relationship.
brothers.
Like here's the wireframe. Like that
Yeah.
sweater.
Again, like more live action. They cannot
And tone
do
that
that
back.
this year. Tone it back. Dial it down.
So yeah, so you think this is a perfect setup for a reveal?
Yeah. Show this.
93.
Show like an indie game where you're not putting in little microtransactions. We don't need must be nice for everything. Like this is cool.
Must be nice.
Just probably more elaborate trailer. Do you think they're going to play this on stage?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I don't think
I
they'll
think
play
there'll
it.
be a gameplay.
No,
of
they're
it.
gonna play it. They're playing it.
Whoa.
Hazelight.
Huber, you're in, huh?
It's happening.
all in.
Okay.
It's happening. Side bet, bossy.
That they'll play it on stage.
Yes.
Wait. Is Hazelight the game, the studio, or both?
The studio. The game has no name.
Oh, okay. So you were just. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
They're playing it.
I think it may only be the director who left and created Hazelight.
Okay.
Oh.
I think it might be only one person. I don't know if it's the team or anything.
It
but
is
yeah.
the team of brothers. He just said
Oh, okay.
the entire team.
Great.
Then yes, I'm in.
You're in.
100% love Brothers.
Yeah, if this is another sick 4-hour game, heck yeah.
But just what could you possibly
What
glean
a
from this
stupid
video?
tease this was, though. You know what's dumb? I insulted this so much when it happened, but then I still remembered the two guys on the train, and I recalled it for this moment. So there was some success
Has
there,
there
right?
been?
I forgot
Yeah.
about
One
this.
thing.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing.
I forgot about
Maybe
all
so.
of
I'm
this.
saying.
It's a shot of two guys on a train. That's not hard to forget.
Yeah, sometimes that's effective though, because we didn't forget it.
I did.
Like, name me.
I did
Brandon,
until you brought it up.
name me a shot in the Halo 5 trailer we just saw. Like, what was a shot?
It was a shot in the hit when they first show up. There's four guys and they're just like running in.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is it? What distinct shot did that we just watched? You know, and that was like what distinct shot at least.
But there's that giant thing, that big beast with the sword. And
Yeah,
that
like
was Halo,
screaming
right?
in your face at the
Wasn't
end.
that Halo?
When you end up
Yeah.
in hell at the end, that was Halo,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that part was so rad.
Yeah.
With the big green gun that blasts.
Oh boy.
Man, Halo looks great.
It looks great.
Less than
Countdown
10.
8 minutes. Xbox was very kind to start on time today. We were
Yeah,
very
very nice.
punctual with that Xbox press conference.
Yeah.
Do you think EA is going to start on time? Sony likes to be late.
Sony will always be late.
Sony will be late for sure.
Sure. Sony has no TV pressures.
Hauling those megatons in.
Did you just refresh it?
Yeah.
That's what we should have done last time. I realized is like refresh it so we're not behind Ian even. Boy, did I hate being behind Ian. He saw everything like 2 seconds before we
Made
did.
you so mad.
I was
Yeah.
like, it was like 10
What does he
seconds.
say?
It was like
EA
10
can't
seconds.
afford to be late.
Oh, God.
Finger on the pulse.
Sorry, EA can't afford to be late.
They,
What does
set,
that
they
mean?
set a precedent in the Microsoft press conference of
The money.
underwhelming us.
And 47K
Austin,
on
you want a
Twitch.
fresh brew?
So now
Yeah, wow.
Just
Any fresh
47K.
brews?
Yeah, 47K.
I lost my coffee. Is it over there?
Coffee. He lost his coffee.
I lost my coffee.
Fresh brew.
Fresh brews all around.
Yes. Oh my coffee.
This deluxe. Yo, thermos must be nice. Look at this thing. Cadillac.
It's a Rolls Royce.
T3, man.
It's
T3.
my lowly mug.
Must be nice.
You bought that just for E3, didn't you, Kyle?
No, I love this. Hey, if you ever go to work and they just have some lousy machine that you just put little plastic cups into and don't do
Love it. Oh, love it.
No, make
so
a
easy.
make a
Like
pot at
No
home.
commitment.
Take it to work. Stays hot for 6 hours.
Why don't you make some fresh brews for us here at work?
Because we don't have filters. Look, we're talking
What?
way too much about like us and not enough about EA.
You get 6 minutes, everybody. But yeah, as we were talking about earlier, only 47K people tuning into EA. Is that just because it's spread out across all of these different?
Probably.
No. That's because
Places?
like internet hates EA.
Ooh.
Honestly, I think that's
True.
what that is. Like
True,
that
they
number
do.
wasn't that bad for Bethesda.
If you're a fan of E3, you like miss press conferences.
I guess so.
You just skip. You opt out.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't care.
I think people proudly opt out even. Just like, no, screw them. I'm not watching that. I think EA,
Sure, yeah.
there's a lot of ill will toward EA still, which sucks. Like, it's still worth watching. It's still a press conference. But yeah, you know what? They could give us a good vibe.
I hope, yeah.
Like, give us good
Let's
vibes,
see some
EA.
cool games, man.
Yeah.
Let's get excited.
Don't show us a Sims game.
Don't show us
I
live action
didn't even think of
concepts.
Sims.
Yeah.
Peter Moore will have his own little character in The Sims. That's coming.
Oh yeah.
That's coming.
So pessimistic.
I love Peter Moore. I love Party Moore, as he's known in the mandatory update circus. Oh, Ian's gone. Don's in the. Don, are you on the
Don's in the
Spycaster?
booth.
Don's running the box.
Say hi.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
So smooth.
Don
so
Hyde.
smooth,
Best
butter
as
smooth.
is.
Don, are you pumped for anything in EA?
Oh, I'm definitely excited for
nope.
Star Wars.
There it is.
There it is.
Don,
Well,
are
I'm
you
looking
counting
forward
this-
to Star Wars a lot. I played the first Battlefront especially for countless hours.
So
when I
would
was
you
in
play it
school.
online? Is my question.
Would I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Like you would get.
Oh, you
into
mean
it.
would I play the original?
No. This new one. Would you
Oh.
Star Wars Battlefront? You playing this online? You getting hardcore into it?
Yeah, I'll play online. Why
Okay.
not? I
Awesome,
mean,
Don. We're also Don bet 50. He bet that that'll be said. Star Wars will be said 50 times throughout this press
50?
conference. Yep.
Cross your fingers.
What's up?
That's a little excessive.
Cross your fingers.
Crossing my fingers. No, I think it's like 24 or up as I win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I would put in. I would say.
Yeah,
30.
over 25.
Call
is the
30.
key.
Yeah.
30 feels right.
Star Wars. What a license to buy. I'm sure it's so expensive for them to do that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Have exclusive rights.
How's our chat doing, Elise? Anything else we missed?
They're just loving Don. They
Yeah.
just
Who
love Don
doesn't?
right now.
Who doesn't?
They've forgotten that EA is happening.
Yeah.
There are comments that Don's hair could rival Ian's. It's so
Absolutely.
amazing.
Editor hair.
There's just a general consensus that there should be more of Don. Don sounds like those narrators from the movie trailers. That's
I
pretty
love
much
those
it.
narrators.
Oh, this might be starting. It might be headphones up time.
Oh, hey.
Our shot switched.
Oh.
We're at 3.5 minutes until they're scheduled to start. So they might just be playing around in their
Teasing
own
us.
studio.
They moved their shot, everybody.
It's at least
Just
worth getting the
prepping.
headphones up.
Get
Getting
prepped.
ready.
What's funny is their
hold them
animation
out
is
right
choppy. The EA animation is a little choppy right now.
Frame drops.
That's the
Drops on
style.
that. Okay.
Okay.
I'd prefer it to be smooth.
Yeah.
EA.
Man, Don should have his own press conference at E3.
Whoa.
Every comment is Don, 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 Don.
Who doesn't want
Don, 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 Don.
So Don, you get your own press conference. What do you start? What's the first game? Trials 3. What's your announcement? Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, I haven't seen any trials yet, but I got quite a bit of it. So I'm going to take a look at that Doom snap map, or what was
Yes.
it called? That could be fun, designing a little hell, my own personal hell.
I hope you're not pulling that from experience.
I have some ideas.
You never know with Don. He's mysterious.
It is.
Lots of questions with Don. Specifically, just titles. Is there anything? We talked about Star Wars a lot, Need for Speed, Mass Effect 4, Mirror's Edge, whatever's coming from Criterion, PvZ, Garden Warfare 2, Old Republic expansion, Haze Light.
We actually have one more. BioWare last year said that they were making a new IP.
Right.
That's happening still. So that particular BioWare, the other BioWare's IP was canceled, but this one remains. We're probably going to see that. We're probably going to see like a teaser for that, maybe CG, maybe actual gameplay. But yeah, that'll probably happen during this press conference. Do you think it'll be an RPG? Is that all BioWare is capable of?
Sure. Overwatch just completely destroyed my brain as far as announcements are
Me too.
concerned.
I did not
just
expect that at all.
you never know. Because there's something to be said for people like leaving, not leaving, but like moving on to a new chapter with the franchise that they work on a lot. You know, the Coalition. It was a clear, in 343, it was a clear decision for them to be like, no, we love Gears, we love Halo, we want to continue doing this.
I wouldn't say that's what that was.
Well, they're committed. They changed the name to the Coalition. They're
Yeah,
like, we're all in on this.
It's not because of love, though. It's like,
You don't think that they love it?
no, I think they were a studio called Black Tusk Studios who was working on a cool game, and then I think Microsoft bought Gears of War and said, hey, you do this now. I think that was not love. That was like, this is your job now.
This is you now.
Yeah.
Here you go.
That was not love at all. No way, man.
But just that idea that, do you want to, it's not just moving on another project, it's really deciding what you're potentially doing for the next 3, 4, 5, 10 years of your career.
Yeah, it's Gears
versus
only here
starting
out.
something new. Versus
Yeah.
like, let's do something new that we haven't done before. That game that we talked about the whole time we were working in this other genre. So yeah, you never know. Could be something crazy.
It could be.
Um,
At least you're reading some comments.
Chat is making a backstory for Don that he dates supermodels. They're also making, and that he needs a Filipino meme about him. They're also making puns like Dawn of the Planet of the Dawns.
Oh my god.
It's all pretty amazing. Tweet at us and me and let me know all your Dawn facts.
Tweet at
'Cause I want to know.
We
It's
should
1
get
o'clock.
we should get a shot of Ben on the couch.
Yeah, Ben, you want up here?
Joined us.
Ben.
Ben, are you all right?
You want to come up here, Ben?
Yeah, I'm alright.
We were worried about you.
Yeah, I woke up late.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What a time to worry.
Xbox had a
Best
press
week of the
conference.
year.
I don't know if you picked up on that.
I saw the press conference.
We were authorized by Daniel Bloodworth to show up late to work today.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have fair game. Then. I'm
Yes,
sorry. I'm sorry for
I
you.
had
Yes.
fair game on this.
Yeah.
I had
There's
fair
so
game
much
on
OT going
This
on
is
this
starting
week.
in 20 seconds. So everybody,
Oh!
turn up the volume on EA and put us on light stream. What is it? Low quality. Oh, 10 seconds. Here we go.
I like the countdown. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's actually a good way to queue up your two
Prepped.
streams to make
Tell
sure
everybody
they're
to
matching.
shut up.
Yeah.
Put your phones away.
EA.
Yeah, a little hiccup in that stream there.
Oh, chugging.
Yeah, our stream's chugging. Maybe we should find a different source. Yeah, our stream. Refresh.
Yeah, we're chugging.
We're chugging.
Can't have that.
We're in a desert. Oh, and that montage.
What's why? What's going on? You're streaming too many sources. Okay.
Okay, montage, different franchises and stuff. All right.
I like how we got a hand who has appeared. Is this all Mass Effect, actually?
No, I definitely saw some Dark Souls in there. Or was that the old thing we were looking at? Yeah, this could be Mass Effect.
Okay, we're doing this. We're doing Mass Effect. This is Mass Effect. This is Mass Effect.
This is how you start a press conference.
Yeah, again, you just jump right into it. Yeah, clearly.
We need Ian because we can't hear it.
Is it muted on there?
No.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Thanks, Don.
Discover a new galaxy. Heck yeah. Okay, so we got a sick vehicle. We got jetpacks. Yup. Yeah. This is high impact. Andromeda. That's our new galaxy.
Andromeda.
Yes. Ooh. Okay. All right. Great start.
That got me excited.
Mass Effect Andromeda from our storytellers at BioWare. Welcome
That's what,
everyone
next
to our
year?
show here at
Yeah.
Shrine Expo Hall in
Fall
Los
of
Angeles.
2016.
Thanks to those of you watching on our live stream.
James Bond
and
villain.
thanks to our audience here with us today. We're joined
You
by
have
players
exactly
from our
2
community,
hours
journalists from around the
before the
world,
bomb
and our
detonates.
colleagues and partners from our great industry. This year, we're also excited to be hosting more than 300 high school and university students from across Greater Los Angeles.
Whoa. Why?
Go LA.
Yeah.
LA.
Welcome. I hope we can inspire and entertain you with what you see here today.
That's
This
it?
is
That's the
going
only
to be
reason
an
you
action-packed
brought
Inspire
show.
and entertain.
Chock full of
We're
new
good
games
people.
You'll be
Yeah.
able to play either this year or next. Play.
No
Let's
2017.
talk about that for just a
Awesome.
moment. It's a simple
This
idea.
year isn't happening.
We
gonna hold it
think
to
the
'em.
world is a better place when we all make time to play. For us at EA, our passion for play is what inspires us to get up in the morning. It's what focuses us. We live to play, and it drives us to
Play
do
to
our
live.
very best
Oh,
to
no.
create an experience.
Said we live to
To
play.
immerse you in new worlds, to imagine
the
new
game.
characters that will draw on your emotions, to transport you into adventures that capture your imagination. Play is our shared passion.
This
It's
guy's a
what connects
good
us
speaker.
with all of you.
He is
So here we
slick,
go.
devilishly
We've got
handsome.
more than a
Slick
dozen new
Wilson.
experiences to share, and here's a little taste. Over the next few minutes, you'll see 3 original IPs, including one
Whoa.
that I promise is unlike anything you're expecting.
The other two,
Later,
pretty
we have
common.
a special guest, a living legend from the world of sport. And how about Mirror's Edge? Faith is back, and we have the exclusive first look. And of course,
EA has the exclusive? Whoa. How do they lock that down?
Behind closed doors, dealings.
Oh, man.
it's the year of Star Wars here at EA with games for
It is
console,
twice.
Star
PC,
Wars.
and
It's 2
mobile.
already.
We
Nice.
have news on each of them
Yeah.
today,
Yeah, tally it.
including, of course, our grand finale, Star Wars Battlefront.
That's a third. All right, I'm not going to say it every time.
I'll leave you with a couple of final thoughts. Putting players first continues
That guy
to
felt
be our
awkward for
focus
clapping.
of Electronic Arts. It's a
Poor guy.
lesson that inspires
Stand right on him.
everything you're going to see here today. More games to play brought to life by our talented teams pioneering new ideas with cutting-edge new technology. More ways to play driven by what we learn each day through our conversations with you.
Eating chips over there?
Can you hear that?
You make us better.
Your
Thank
fruit
you.
snack bag.
Let's get into the action. As someone who loves cars, I can tell you this next
Please open
game
all of your
is
candies before the
stunning.
performance.
But enough from me. Let's check out the return of Need for Speed.
Need for Speed.
Start with Need for Speed.
Need for
okay.
Speed.
3 new IPs. That's a cool thing to announce.
Can drive,
Story. Here we go.
push you to the edge. And around here, they will inspire you.
This game looks good.
Oh, is this Need for Speed?
Yeah, the
Underground?
engine is pretty spectacular.
It's just Need for Speed flat, but basically underground, yeah.
Searching for perfection. The fearless always push the limit. We're crazy
Need for
this
Speed.
is. Some only ride with their crew, but all do it for the reputation. How you drive, it's up to you.
A lot of wet streets.
In LA, which is stupid.
Yeah. But you know, I think the wet streets are gonna make you drive better.
Okay. Yeah, why is LA so wet?
So wet. Like when you go to drag race with your buddies and you hose down the street first.
Oh, yeah,
That's the
yeah.
car that heads out
Yeah.
in front of them.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like one of those big Zambonis.
Look at all those diverse drivers.
Oh my gosh, that's
Different
so
hats.
weird. They got different hats and hairstyles. Okay, here's the story stuff. Here it comes. You know what? It looks like a movie poster.
That is the new Need for Speed, inspired by some of the most beloved games in the series, from the customization of Underground to the world of Carbon, from the narrative style of Most Wanted to the innovation and visuals of Rivals. We are bringing 20 years of history together for the definitive Need for Speed experience.
Oh,
So,
okay.
welcome
This is
to
the
Ventura
definitive
Bay,
experience.
home to 5
At long
real-world
last.
icons who are the heroes of today's car culture. Build reputation and earn their respect on your journey to become the ultimate icon. From dusk to dawn, discover a rich open-world environment that's roughly
So it does have
twice
daylight.
the size of Rivals, and drive the sweeping hillside roads to the police-infested urban districts with tight city corners. You can explore it, race it, and own it. The vision
Twice the
leap
size of
forward,
Rivals.
thanks to Frostbite's physically based rendering, will make you question whether it's real or in-game, from the realistic world to the iconic cars. But how do you make it your own? By delivering the richest customization ever seen in a Need for Speed game. Your ride is built with the hottest authentic aftermarket brands, performance tuning.
Brandon, you know what I like about this
car
actually
handling.
is that
This
Aftermarket brands?
No,
customization our fans
that they have
asked
visuals for
for.
everything he's talking about.
Yeah.
And when you're
So like
behind
he
the
is coming
wheel,
out to
we're
talk about us
bringing
right
you a
after the
new
trailer,
kind
but
of
at least
narrative
like
that will
there's
pull
something
you through
associated
your
with it as he's
experience.
speaking.
Built around our icons are 5
Are you okay with this?
action-packed
Yeah.
overlapping stories where every choice, every second,
Stop
every
showing the
minute
silhouettes though. It's so weird.
propels your progression through our 5 ways to play.
You guys,
First, with
What?
speed.
Why?
Fully commit
I think there's
focus
live
on
action
top speed
actors
and
in this.
maximum adrenaline.
Uh-oh.
Next is style.
Oh, there we go.
Sliding, jumping, dancing your car across the fully open world in a cloud of smoke. Build
Interesting to say what's coming
the
up next.
never-ending
so-
why are you
search for
doing that?
perfection in how your car
Just get through
looks,
this.
sounds,
Yeah, after this,
Yeah.
we're going to do Star Wars.
crew, blasting through the streets with your friends, inches away from wiping each other out. And finally, outlaw. The thrill of the chase and the chaos that brings. All combined to create that perfect Need for Speed moment. Driving insanely fast, sliding through a corner in your customized ride alongside your friends while being chased by cops. You specialize or you switch between them to become the ultimate icon. And when you do, you'll earn the respect and the recognition you deserve. Coming November 3rd, this is the new Need for Speed.
so they're finally gonna show us those silhouettes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see them. I think they're actors.
I saw a knock. I sent work a build.
Yeah, this is weird, dudes. It is live action.
Just to fit one wide body flare.
Ben is hard out already. Yeah, this is dumb.
Just for being so bold.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
this is Dumb Game Monday.
Yeah,
Got a new dumb game.
Yeah.
Masterpiece.
this is insane. What are you thinking?
This is Dumb Game Monday, boss. You're in.
They'll kill.
I'm in. This is real dumb. This music choice. Oh man.
Well, right into the car though. Here, I like this.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is all right.
This is cool.
The song ramped up when the game slowed down. Let the ground shake.
Well, if EA comes by and demos, you might have a different impression.
Yeah, ground's going to shake then. Ground better shake, Kyle.
Oh no, I'm gonna grill them so hard about these first-person cutscenes. That's gonna be all of my questions today. Like no question. What were you thinking? Like this is the racing game stuff. This is cool. It is cool they're showing this live
This
running.
customization rules.
Huber's into it.
And it looks super easy. Super easy.
But what if this was a Burnout game?
I
Let's
think
not ask that question.
Yo, guys,
Don't
big
hurt my
names
heart,
in town.
man.
What if
Let's
this
get
was a
out there and get
Cool
noticed.
drifting. I like that.
if it was Burnout, everyone would be losing their shit. No one would care that there were.
Yeah, if it were Burnout though, there would be no live actors.
Yeah, I don't think Burnout would do that.
Instead, we're
Well,
just
you-
eating fruit snacks.
You may not have thought that Need for Speed would do it. They did it. I believe anything.
So actually, what's cool about the turns is the way the camera tilts with you. That was actually really weird. This looks really good. So Hubert, here's what I'm curious about: is like the way the camera doesn't completely move with the car. You know what I mean? Like it looks like that's for like drifting's sake. Like we're kind of hovering behind the car.
That seems kind of Ridge Racery.
Yeah. I dig that.
I do too.
Like when he takes the turns like that, it's actually pretty cool.
We're gonna get locked in.
Yeah.
It feels more cinematic.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I'm talking crap, but
Killer Run.
I like it.
Killer Run, dude.
Really, you guys?
Yeah, of course. This looks cool. This just looks fun.
That's what we chat in Hearthstone. Whenever I see Playban, I'm like, killer match, bro.
And like some little unrealistic stuff like that, I dig. Take that shortcut. Oh, all right.
Sometimes it feels like EA is a parody of itself.
You're not digging this music?
No, I just can't get over Killer Run, dude.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about you.
Consider yourself noticed. We'll be in touch.
I gotta know the actors. I gotta know which actors are those silhouettes.
Yeah, is Ludacris gonna be in this too?
Yeah.
Here's your
Okay.
CG trailer.
Old Republic.
Star Wars The Old Republic offers RPG gamers the chance to step into the center of their own Star Wars saga. So if you love Star Wars and want a deep experience, then start playing now and get ready, because something new is on the way. Our fans have told us exactly what they want in the future. More story. BioWare style story. With a player-driven arc where choices matter. And we've been listening. Today, I'm proud to announce that we are taking Star Wars The Old Republic back to the roots of BioWare-style storytelling with the release of our new expansion, Knights of the Fallen Empire. This is your story, your way, and it's coming October 27th, 2015. Knights of the Fallen Empire puts you in the center of the battle against a dangerous new enemy faction. You will choose your path. You will
Those are the
join
guys from
or betray
Unleashed.
companions old and new.
I think they're
You
the
will
same
make
person.
choices that will shape the fate of the
twins.
entire galaxy, as well as your own. The expansion will deliver on the hallmarks of what makes a great BioWare game. New
I think
worlds
the
to
music's actually
explore,
working against him
new
right now.
companions to recruit, and
Like
a
the music
dynamic
is
story
cooler than
that
what they're
players will
showing?
be able to shape based
Against what
on
he's
the choices
speaking.
they make.
You know, it's
sure, sure.
drowning him
As an
out.
appreciation of our players' support over the years,
Well, how's chat doing?
Knights
Are
of
they
the
into
Fallen
it?
Empire will be free.
Tell us,
to
guys,
all
if you're
of our
into it.
subscribers.
I think that we're just
I'll
coming
leave
off a
you with
little bit of
first look at the
skepticism
story
on Need for
of Knights of
Speed.
the Fallen Empire.
Oh, on
Thank
whether
you,
that was real or
and may the
not?
Force be
No,
with you.
just the quality
yeah.
of so many Star Wars.
Here we go. Get us a trailer.
Yeah, gameplay.
Nice.
See some gameplay.
This is gonna be sick.
Two brothers. One more black. One more white. Oh, that's very funny. Oh, build that lightsaber. You need a crystal.
It just goes through his brother's head.
Whoops.
What? It's kind of dark.
So is this canon? In the
Canon,
Star
but-
Wars
yeah.
movie saga?
No, it's so many years ago. This was
But
like
it's
8,000
considered
years
canon.
ago. Yeah, no one's ever going to talk about it, so why is it relevant if it's canon?
Because this happened before Luke. So when Luke is there, when you're watching the movie, think of this. This
Yeah.
happened.
It's like just the story of the Winklevoss twins. Tapped in for Star Wars.
Can't let you do that, bro.
Yeah, I like that the one in white turned out to be evil.
Yeah.
'Cause we think like, oh, lightness and goodness, but
I feel like those might be in game, right? Like, those will make more sense when we play the game.
Yeah, I mean there'll be story scenes like that. Probably.
Yeah, it seemed like moments.
That's a
Oh, view the
massive
full
deal.
trailer
Full
online.
trailer
They battle
online.
it out.
First
Give us
Star
the
Wars
full
game
trailer
we'll show you
here.
today.
We'll definitely watch
Star
that
Wars
full trailer after
Battlefront
for
comes
sure.
a little
Yeah.
later, but there's a lot more to get to.
Don, what
first.
did you think?
Across EA Studios, we are all creators. It's a role
I
we
was looking
take
forward
very
to seeing the
seriously
other Star
to
Wars.
imagine.
Fair point. Yes. Very very
For
fair.
us, players first.
You can just take a nap, Don.
Very
If you want to
special
rest,
meaning.
we can wake you up when we get
It
to
all
Battlefront.
starts with gameplay.
Didn't you admit
Whether it's
they put up a
blockbuster
countdown to it? They
franchise,
said,
something
Yeah.
entirely
"Don't go
fresh
anywhere,
and
everybody."
They know why we're
It all
watching.
comes back to how well it actually plays.
Well, I'm watching to be
But it's
surprised.
not
That kind of
just
takes
up
the
to us.
surprise out of it.
It makes me think they're going to save it for last, to be honest.
Oh,
We're
absolutely.
listening to you, your feedback every day. We're hosting more community members in our studios, bringing you in to meet with our development teams. This year we'll hold more betas and playtests that get you into the games before launch. We want your feedback to help shape the experiences that we create. The direct conversation we have with you is where we can come together as players and game makers. The shared passion we have for play drives creativity in all our games, including the next two original IPs we're about to show you.
Here we go.
The first one is unlike
New
anything
IPs.
else.
Back in.
Back in.
How about that when they just casually says like, "What you're about to see is a new IP"? Do we like that little setup?
The
Absolutely.
moment I saw
Gets
the
us
game
pumped.
they're
We get on
making,
the edge of our
I
seat.
knew we had
This
to bring
Star
it
Wars
to
game
all of you.
is set 600 years in the past.
And deeply creative, centered on a tiny character with a huge heart. This is Unravel.
This is going to be cute. This one's going to be cute.
Unravel.
I'm listening.
Speaking to you, Elise.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. Whatever.
It's fine.
Oh, he waved at us.
So he just makes things with his circulatory system.
Hello, everyone. My name is Martin Salin.
No, don't
and
clap, please.
That is
Yeah.
Yarny, and I'm going to tell you all about that in a moment, but let me first just say that it feels so great to be here on this stage. I'm just so happy to finally be here and get to show you all this game that we made. This little thing called
Isn't that the guy from Silicon Valley?
I'm the creative director at Coldwood. We're a little studio made up of 14 people from Umeå in northern Sweden.
14 people.
And I think that games are really powerful things. They have the ability to grab you and move you in a way that few other art forms can. And that gives us as game makers a certain responsibility, I think.
I like this guy.
We should try to do more than to
He's
just
not doing press
entertain.
conference talk.
It's
And
real.
Unravel
Passion.
was created in that spirit. It was born out of the need to make something more personal, something with a heart. It's a puzzle platformer where you play as a little character made of
Neo
yarn,
Murray.
which unravels as you move. And the yarn, it represents love and the bonds that we make. And it unravels because
Looks
that's
2D.
what happens when we're separated from what we
This
love.
guy watches Naruto.
In this game,
Bonds.
you are the red thread that runs through someone's life, trying to tie all their
Getting
missing
strong
pieces
Naruto
together.
back from this guy.
I was on a camping trip with my family, way out in the countryside. I was so full of ideas, but I didn't have a lot of tools to work with out there, so I figured I could just kind of like act out the gameplay. And that's how Yarny came to be. And I actually brought him with me. I
He's shaking.
He's so nervous.
Aw, damn this presentation.
Damn you.
He made him wave at
little
us.
doll with some old metal wire
Damn
that I
you for
found and some
making us
yarn that I
feel
managed to
the,
borrow, and then I just like I wandered
Yeah, I
around
think
in
it's
the
really
woods. I
cool
was
to have
putting
like
yarn
a
in different
platforming game
situations
character
and
made out
snapping
of yarn.
pictures and
That is just
figuring
really
out fun ways
innovative.
that you could use your yarn.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Wow.
Game to feel just like
Wow.
nature, like it's an exploration, is a quest. Where you
This
have
is
to be
this is like
clever and
anything I've
creative to find
never
the
seen
proper
before.
balance.
Kyle has
And the game is
no
centered on yarn.
heart
No
or
heart.
soul.
On a big journey.
I
and
love these photos he
accomplishing big
took.
things
Yeah,
despite
my
being so small.
Kirby.
I'm
The gameplay is
referencing-
all
Yoshi.
physics-based.
No, I'm
You
Little
have
Big
to
Planet.
find a
I
way
love it.
forward,
Sackboy.
overcome all these obstacles that you'll come
There's
across.
many examples.
And
You're
those
right.
obstacles
Yeah. You just
like
named two
using your
more.
yarn to swing across a gap, or sometimes things might get more complex. So when you look back at that tangled and winding weave of yarn left behind you. You have to stop and wonder how you ever got there.
I'm gonna buy it just for this
kind of
guy.
like life.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy sold
For
it.
him as a favor.
Yeah. There you go.
Back when I was
A
playing
for
with
effort,
yarn,
buddy.
I
Throw him a
would do
bone.
something.
Go on all the camping
But
trips you want.
here I
Here's
am,
our money.
and I am really, really glad that I finally get to share this game with you all. Unravel.
See, yeah, I think that's the vibe they're going for. I think they're going for good vibes, like why they invited students.
Unravel means a lot to us at Coldwood. We put our hearts into this, and we hope
I
that
can't even
when we
imagine
play
how
it,
hard
it
this
will feel
must
that.
be.
So,
Like, he's announcing
thank
this thing
you.
he's worked on for
And
so
this
long in
was
front of the whole world.
Yeah.
That's actually visibly very personal to
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
It's pure adrenaline, too.
Here we go. Oh, it looks good.
Context.
Yeah.
Kyle, this is seeping with context.
It is, dude. The context is
Little boots
thick.
over there.
These aren't platforms, they're flowers.
Yeah. Look
Yes.
at this.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh man.
This is a dream
This
for
is my
Kyle.
jam. Yeah, it is.
This is great.
Yeah. Oh, the music.
Swelling.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh my.
Oh, he's a
Oh,
boss.
there.
Oh my god.
Which conference are we watching again?
Yeah. He made a kite.
Yes.
Oh. That,
No, that's Dark Souls. We're just traveling
The
to a new
bird's
area.
gonna make his nest with that yarn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
This is so good.
Oh my.
Game of the show so far.
Yeah, this is unreal.
Hard in.
Better than the pirate one.
Yeah.
What is the pirate one?
The Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. This is giving Sea of Thieves a run for its money.
This is, oh, dude.
This is beautiful.
You did it.
Way to go, Martin.
Oh, hitting
Way
those
to
piano
go,
keys.
Martin.
Emotional piano.
Yeah. You're tugging at my heart, Yarn.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Best.
That was so good.
More Danger Zone.
What
Well,
is
no,
going on?
This is Plant vs.
that-
Zombies.
It's PVZ.
Yeah. They spent a lot of money on this song. They might as well get their money's worth.
Yeah.
Interesting to go straight from just that like
Oh.
easy piano,
this
natural
guy.
leaves.
Beautiful, beautiful, emotional to like this guy.
Oh my god.
It's Kenny Loggins in the suit.
It'd be great if it was Peter Moore and he just took the head off.
It should be Hulk Hogan.
Oh my god. Hey, brother. Let's play for zombies, brother.
Yeah.
That was it. We should have stayed out.
He walks back so dejected. You
Yeah.
see the
I'm here
phone.
to tell you about Garden Warfare
Go
2.
big, go crazy, have fun. This is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
Jeremy Van Hooser.
Thank
When
you,
we
friends and family.
released Garden Warfare in 2014, it quickly became a runaway hit. From people like me who play the game with their kids, to the most competitive of gamers. Over 6 million players fell in love with this shooter that doesn't take itself too seriously. Now, in Garden Warfare 2, Dr. Zomboss, the evil genius leader of the zombies, has finally
his name is
discovered a
Martin.
way to
Ben
turn
has
the
a
tide
name.
of battle and take suburbia from the plants.
Martin Yarn guy.
We put you in a
Solid.
new
I think it's
world where for the
S-A-H-L-I-N.
first time in franchise history, the plants are on the attack.
Whoa.
Now, joining you in this new world are 6 crazy new
Maybe they
character
didn't
classes.
realize what
From
an
the
emotional
past,
impact that trailer
the
would have.
present,
They did.
I think this
and
is
the
bad.
future.
EA had no
Each
idea how
armor
good that
ranges
game was going to
weapons
be
and
when they
abilities
started
that will
funding it.
introduce a new
Whoa, look at
strategic
that
layer of
dynamic
depth
entry
to your
right there,
battle.
Kyle.
Now, here to give you your very first look with
Here we
a
go.
live gameplay demo.
Good idea.
Producer
Yeah.
Kyle
Yeah.
Duncan, creative director Justin Weeb, and members of the Garden Warfare 2 development team. Guys,
This is the right way to demo your game.
Hello and welcome to Z-Tech Industries.
Ooh.
Today we're getting our first look at a brand new map, Zomboss Factory, built by Dr. Zomboss as part of his ongoing war effort to create Zomburbia. Today is not going to be an ordinary day.
Story. Covert ops.
Oh, this poor bastard. He just came there to fix the thing.
Rooting for the zombies?
Yeah.
You feeling it?
Zerglings. Yeah, those are Zerglings.
He's just doing his job.
It's time to defend the factory.
Game.
We're going to live gameplay of our new 4-player zombie co-op mode, Graveyard Ops. Our first new class is the Imp.
So is this gonna be like tower defense a little bit, or I guess horde mode?
Yeah, probably.
They had this. They had horde mode in Garden Warfare 1.
Cool. And it works like this, like you set
Yeah,
up.
there's just one spot you have to defend.
The Imp
Cool.
is the smallest,
come rushing in.
fastest,
Cool
and
environment,
possibly
huh?
craziest zombie in the game.
Oh, dye plants.
Ratchet and Clank vibe.
Sure. Love it. Spinning around
Overwatch.
with the guns. Yeah.
This looks fun.
Here's Super
Okay,
Brain,
Cape guy.
the zombie's all-new melee class.
Love his walk.
Chat is not loving this.
What? How come?
Have they played the first one? Or no?
Yeah, I mean, comments, asking if this is too soon for a sequel. We're getting
Oh,
a
wow.
Oh, I
getting
see.
some
I can hear that.
booze,
It
we're
does
getting
have kind of a Left 4 Dead 2 vibe,
Yeah,
where
getting-
could these have just been new characters you added to the game, or did we need, do we want more characters and maps and skins and stuff, or like do we need a whole game?
You're right, because it looks like the exact same engine. It looks just
This
as
is
good as the
Captain
other game
Deathbeard,
did.
the
I hear what you're
zombie's
saying.
first sniper class.
Yes.
Fast T Quick says, finally zombies have a melee class.
What do you mean, as in the plants are fighting?
It's like the world is different and you're playing as the enemy now.
You can play as both sides in Garden Warfare 1. I think it's just like the
Story.
environments that you were going into were Earth environments that plants were defending, whereas now we're going into zombie environments and seeing how
Zomburbia.
the zombies live.
Oh, we know you're gonna hit that jackpot. Don't even pretend. Yeah, okay. So they're not playing this live. Is that what we're learning?
Yes.
Does it every time? I mean, it's a special.
Whoa. Giga Torchwood.
Looks like the Imp is going to need something just a little bit bigger.
Heck,
Titanfall.
I'm in.
That was
I'm in.
Titanfall, yeah. What's up, Giga Torchwood? Giga Torchwood is not getting
Yeah, he's
kills.
getting wrecked.
Yeah. He got 0 kills.
They all teamed
Awesome
up.
teamwork, everyone. It's time to evacuate.
Oh, the robot. They're gonna activate that robot.
There's another one.
No, they gotta escape. So can we confirm it's 1:30? Is it 1:30, everybody?
Yeah.
1:30
Yeah.
confirmed? I
Yeah.
played this.
Oh, okay. That was when the embargo's up? Is
Unravel? I played it.
1:30? You played Unravel?
You heard
yeah.
it here first.
Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa, how is it?
1:30 embargo. Unravel's dope. Well, we should.
Awesome.
I maybe want to save that for the end of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
Okay,
save
okay.
it.
You played Unravel
Yep.
and this.
And this.
But you played Unravel.
But I played Unravel.
How
And
does
he's
this
good.
feel compared to Garden Warfare 1,
It's the
Jones?
same exact game. It's the same thing. It's just I'm glad they're focusing on this guy a lot because I played as him. The superhero guy looked kind of fun with the laser blast, but this guy kind of gives an unfair advantage because he actually has like 6 abilities. So his main ability is the Y button is to switch back and forth between going back to the imp form or whether he's going to be in the mech suit.
Yeah.
But he gets 2 new abilities when he switches into the mech suit that you can't do as an imp and vice versa. I did not make it. I did not evacuate.
So
I had no idea what was going on.
the evacuate mode is new, right?
Yeah, I think it was just a time thing that if the thing survived for a certain amount of time, then you were okay. But now they have the Titanfall evacuation.
Yeah, that's
Lots
exactly
of
what that
lessons.
is.
Garden
Yeah.
Warfare 2 is gleaning from
number one
Titanfall.
most fan-requested feature. Now, a close second was the ability to play the game single player. Now, in Garden Warfare 2, you can play multiplayer with or against your friends. And for the very first time, we are introducing a unique solo play experience. where you can play every single game mode by yourself against AI, or with the help of a friend via local split screen.
There you go. There you go.
Split
screen.
And how
That's
you
cool,
experience
actually.
This universe.
Not
35 minutes. Star Wars Battlefront.
You're not going to play co-op,
role in the
Kyle.
development of Garden Warfare 2.
Go on.
I love
So as a thank you,
making local split screen and
we're giving all
announcements.
players
Do you know what I mean?
original
That's
Garden
cool.
Will you play that
the
local split
ability
screen
to
with me
transfer
on a
almost
stream?
all of their unlocked
If you ask me
characters
to, I certainly will.
directly
I'm
into
asking
Garden
you
Warfare
right now.
2
Okay, yes.
right from
There it
launch.
is.
We think this is an awesome
Transfer
way to
characters.
kickstart this all-new adventure with
Good
your
idea.
favorite
You don't need
players
copy,
and
bro.
zombies.
I'll play with you. You know.
Now, Garden Warfare 2 will
need
launch
the
in
scum.
spring 2016, but this is just
Scum.
the beginning.
Rebel scum.
We feel that if you invest your time in our game, that we should invest in you with free content updates. We will continue to deliver
Must be
free
nice.
content updates.
The opposite.
long
That's
after
the opposite,
to
yeah.
ensure
Yeah,
that Zombievia
it's not so
stays
nice.
action-packed. Now,
Huh.
we're working really, really hard to make sure that the world of Garden Warfare is crazy, hilarious, and most of all, fun to play. We thank you for all
Well, it's
of
tricky
you
because they had the
joining us.
card
We
packs in the
cannot
first
wait for you
game. So
to
even though they're
share
adding
on
it to the
this
game, you might not
all
be able to
versus
get it
zombies
because
game.
maybe you got to get
So
packs
thank
and then
you,
hope that
and I'll
that's in
see
the
you in
packs.
Zombievia.
So there's still a way for them to monetize it despite free updates. Oh, these are cool levels.
Cool, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, the maps in the first game, just they told a story. They had so much to them. It was one of the big reasons I kept playing that game for so long, is because the maps were so fun.
Yeah, I actually can't believe it's still hard for me to see like Plants vs Zombies turn into this, which is so cool. Plants vs Zombies just being like a mobile game, you know? This is pretty cool. Not bad.
Didn't get to play any plants. Only played the zombies.
Matt Blair.
There we are.
All right, time to get food.
That's yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Do we have food?
There is food.
This might be a good time.
Okay,
I love
I'll-
you.
I'll
I love
cover.
everyone for watching.
I'll cover.
hang out
and
for
then I will
now.
cover for you when you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
back.
we'll
I
do
leave very
shifts.
fast. Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah,
Okay, no
night.
problem.
Omar?
Go, go.
So ask yourself,
Omar? Yeah, you love
Oh, Omar.
hockey. Los Angeles native.
is it talent? Hockey. Or is it teamwork? Is it doing whatever it takes to win? Not for yourself, but for the man next to you.
I don't mind the slow-mo shots, Brad, because it's just like, let's look at next gen.
Yeah.
To me, I'm still cool with stuff like
Look
that.
at that beard.
Long,
Yeah.
hard season. But here we are. One more shot. Play the next 20 minutes for each other and leave the ice as champions.
There's a green man in the crowd. I like it.
Is that some reference that I'm supposed to understand?
Just like the green suit they wear. Like, he's sending Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I wonder if Matt Blair's freaking out right now.
He's not. I mean, he doesn't care about the graphics. He cares about the modes. And so to win over Matt Blair and people who care about this game, they have to say the modes are back.
Oh, okay.
Also, Matt Blair is over there melting down right now, so I don't think he gives a shit what's going on over
Okay.
here.
He's trying to keep the site together.
He's just trying to keep everything
Team
afloat right
is
now.
at the heart of hockey, and this year it's at the heart of NHL 16. And nowhere
Matt
is that
Bilby.
more true than
Great
in our
names,
all-new
everybody.
EA Sports Hockey League for the ultimate in
What are
team
your
competition.
notes over there?
This
I like
year
to
we
take
spent more
names,
time
people's
listening and
names,
working with
and the games
fans
they're announcing.
than ever before. And that feedback is helping us create
Just a
innovation
To help when I do
throughout
recaps. Because
NHL
we got to recap for an
16.
hour afterward, you know what I mean? So
Today,
it
I'd
helps.
like to talk about great things happening across EA Sports. So let's keep going with that theme of innovation.
Yeah, they never gave
On
NHL
July
that
the
much time.
14th,
They just
Rory
moved on.
McIlroy PGA Tour
They got,
launches
you know,
as the
golf.
first
Sports are
EA
prolific.
Sports
They
game
got lots
built
of sports
using our Frostbite engine.
But they should talk
opening
about
up
modes.
the golf experience.
Matt doesn't
With the
care what the
ability
graphics
to
They're
stream
skipping
full
over it. I hope you
courses,
don't
players will
notice. Yeah.
truly be able to play the ball as it lies,
Are
no
those
matter
classically bad
where it
games or
lands.
something?
No,
Plus,
they're good.
no low time
Just a
between
little.
holes shaves up
There
to
was it
15
was a little
minutes
skimpy
off
last
your
year.
round. We've got stunning real-world courses and epic fantasy experiences. I mean,
Fantasy
look at
courses.
that.
Whoa.
I
Very
dig that.
This is golf without limits. Now, EA Sports Ultimate Team is where you build, manage, and
Must
play
be
with your
nice.
personal
Yeah.
dream team. It connects our games to the heartbeat of sport throughout the season and beyond. We're constantly feeding Ultimate Teams with new content, so every time you jump in, it feels fresh. In fact, this year we delivered double the new content to Ultimate
This is
Teams
the same
than
thing
last
across
season.
all of their sports games, is what they're saying?
Ultimate Teams are the most
Yeah,
popular way to play
Ultimate
across
Teams
all
in
of
every
EA
game.
Sports, and we're committed to ensuring a safe and secure play environment. So no matter your
Safe
sport,
and secure? 'Cause it got
Ultimate Team
hacked
will be
'cause
fun
of FIFA?
and fair for everyone. And we want you to get the most out of your game. So this year, we're going to make you a better player.
Tony
If you're new
Romo,
to
get
EA
out of here
Sports,
with
we
that.
want to get you in the game. If you're a veteran player, we want to take your skills to the next level. New modes in FIFA and NHL give you contextual feedback on how to make better crosses or how to
Oh, there you go.
that
Yeah, yeah,
perfect
yeah.
wrist shot.
Wow, they're
And
just
here
jumping all
in
around
Madden
here.
NFL, we've got training
They're trying to
right
get
in
them
the
all out of the
game.
way real quick.
There's
Yeah.
even
Well, they're
on-screen
gonna sell
help
all
to
of it
get
as
you the
one
skills and
package.
game knowledge to
All
get
sports.
right in.
The game's just called Sports.
So,
EA:
let's move on to our next big game. Here is NBA Live executive producer Sean O'Brien.
This is weird. They went through Madden
Thank
so
you, sir.
quickly there. I guess they'll probably go back around.
Basketball is a game of self-expression. NBA superstars constantly amaze me with their flair, both on and off the court. Now check out that outfit. And you know what?
He wanted
NBA
to
Live
laugh so
16
bad there.
is
No laugh,
rooted
buddy.
in self-expression.
Miss.
This comes to life in both how you look and how you play, so that your entire in-game journey is all about you. And it's made possible through a feature set requested by basketball video game players because we make it a priority to listen to you. And what you see today is a direct result of that. It starts with self-expression off the court, with a brand
Taunts.
new app that features our exclusive GameFace HD scanning tech. And I want to
Yes,
show
that was
you
good.
just how easy to use and how good you're going to look in game.
Okay.
Now we've got our NBA Live
Prove it.
community manager, the Hoop God, here to help you. Come on up here, Hoop God. Where are you?
How many people are you gonna bring out?
Hoop
All
God's, he's us.
All right.
I see LA's been good to you.
Oh, really?
Whoa. What? He was not ready for that.
Here you go. Here's the app. I'll hold your hat for you. Pause right there.
He's so pissed.
He's
You can
mad.
see he's trying to fill his face.
I love how
with a
they're doing
circle
this
right there.
live this time because it was so
Press the
broken
camera
before.
guide.
Yeah.
That's right. Slowly
Do it
to the
live.
right. Back
I'm
to the
nervous for
middle,
this.
and now to
This
the
could go
left.
so bad.
There's no way
And
they
that's
let it
it.
go bad.
So what's happening right now? The
Oh,
app
no.
is actually generating a scan. It takes about
Oh
5
god,
seconds.
this is gonna go so poorly.
There's a convenient cut right there.
It's
so
going
we
to
can come
generate a
back to
preview for us.
pre-generated,
Oh,
like,
it's ready.
awesome
Here we go.
picture.
Let's take a look.
Damn, that looks just like me.
There we go.
I don't.
Oh, no.
I think we cheated here.
Yeah, there's
Oh, yeah, we'll
there's
take care of
definite
that,
cheating
James, don't
happening.
worry.
I don't think
We
that's
got it.
representative of what he was
NBA
just looked like
Live
on
16
stage.
hits the streets September 29th, and this app will be available before the game launches.
Oh, that's a
So,
good idea.
Get ready to get yourself fresh, people just like me, the Hoop God.
All right, Hoop God, thanks for your help.
All right, man.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Just
Wow,
for a minute,
that's
the
mean.
HD scan brings you to life in the game just
Because he hit
like
him in the
NBA
gut.
stars.
He did.
He's like,
You're right. Not cool. Not cool,
We
Hoop
can
God.
all see what he looks like in game.
I love that
Pretty
the app
hot.
comes out ahead of time, so
If
you can
you've
like
ever
perfect your
wanted to be in
character
a video
before you even
game,
start the
trust
game,
me,
which is what I
GameFace
always beg
HD
for.
is the easiest
Perfect
and
your
best
face.
way to get
Ian,
it done.
out of the booth.
And you'll only find it
No
in
one's in the
NBA
booth.
Live.
Front and center.
No Don in there even?
Now,
All
once
right.
you're in
Where's the
game,
roof? We're good.
You'll be able
It's
to
running
express
itself.
yourself
Daddy.
any
We
way
got
you
this.
choose. As you progress, you'll use global XP earned from
who's
across the
flying
entire
there?
game
Oh,
to up your
no.
swag and improve your skill set.
Hey, up your swag.
Now
Did they
let's
say
take
the
a look at
swag improves your
self-expression
skill set?
on the court. We are
Did they just say
laser
that?
focused
Something
on giving
like
you
that.
unparalleled control and best-in-class animation fidelity. First,
Unparalleled
we
control,
spent 2
best in
years
class
building a
fidelity.
physics-based player movement system called Live Motion. Now,
There you
using
go.
an
Talking
innovative
about the
approach
actual
to
game.
motion
This is
capture,
good.
we've literally created
Hubert.
thousands of new animations.
Get up here.
And paired with runtime
Yeah.
Yep.
physics,
Bye, everyone.
this results in free-flowing movement, like what you
Hubert, here's what's cool.
on the basketball court.
You get an
Now,
app,
this dynamic nature
and
of
you
live
just
motion
scan your
keeps
face
you
with
in
the cell
control
phone
of your
app
player's
before the
movement.
game comes out.
You
That's
won't feel
cool.
like
So your
you're stuck
character's
in
ready to go
scripted
when you start the
animation.
game.
How did
And
they
they
do
did
it
it live?
for Connect?
Free your game.
They did it live, but it
Yeah.
looked fake.
Second,
On
completely
PlayStation
rebuilt
used
passing
the
and
camera.
system.
Yeah,
It
and it
wasn't
doesn't
an
look
app
good.
before.
Distribute the
Yeah,
ball
yeah, yeah.
exactly
It never works
when
with
and
Kinect
where you
or
want,
PlayStation
with
Eye.
touch passing
So
and dribble
2
handle.
lives ago
This gives you
was
never seen before options
the
to move the ball
worst.
around the perimeter.
Yes.
broken mess. Last
Next,
year, huge
Let's take a
improvement.
look at the pick and roll.
No inside faces
It's
last
the
year?
bread and
Inside out
butter
faces?
of
Yeah.
today's
No,
NBA.
last year was
And in
decent.
these situations, NBA Live
Hopefully this
16
year is
gives you
another
the type
another
of
big step
control
up and
you've
it'll
been
be
asking
super good.
for.
I'll step out for a
Screen
sec.
and rescreen. Choose whether the screener
Disrespecting
rolls,
EA right
pops,
now.
or
We're just
slips.
leaving the stage.
Now you can choose how you defend
Sports.
it. by
That's 'cause
showing
sports
where
are
the ball
dumb.
is
sports is
switching.
break time. I'm a baseball
Finally,
fanatic. If they showed
our
MLB
players
The
have
Show,
also told us
which they
that
wouldn't
they
because
want
it's
more
Sony.
control when shooting the basketball.
Do you play the show?
We've
the
created
show.
a new
Big
shot
fan.
system that gives
Like
you
full
full
seasons
control
playing the
to
show?
release the ball when you want.
That surprises me.
So the
What?
longer you actually
I don't know,
hold
it
the
just
button
seems-
press, the later you'll
seems
release.
slow and time-consuming,
giving you
which you
complete
have-
control
you
of your
don't have time
shot
for that.
in situations all
Makes
They have
over the
quick
court.
pitch now.
We've never had this level
So
of
each
gameplay
batter,
control before.
it'll be an automatic
So for
count.
those of you at E3,
So it'll be like 2 and
please
1,
come by
2 and
check it
2.
out. You really have
So
to
it's like
feel it to know just how much these new
third
controls
of the time.
change the game. And later this summer, we're going to be revealing a new game mode. And let's just say we're committed to delivering a reliable and stable place to play basketball online
Reliable
with your
and stable.
friends.
That's good.
Online
That's good.
basketball.
Selling
Now
that.
let's take a look at our trailer featuring footage captured entirely from in-game. Thank you.
This one is for the trunk. Wake up the neighborhood when it's dump. Rather is ride bass and easy rock we pump. Like my old Reeboks. If you pop, I pump. Meaning I
excited
rock
for this?
nothing and no one can stop me.
No.
What I do, stop and stop. Why
To be brutally honest.
You're dancing over there.
If I get excited about a baseball game, it's 2K. I just have that allegiance. You know, I've been playing 2K since Dreamcast, NBA 2K original. And NBA Live disappeared for a while. A lot of them have had problems. 2K has been the voice of consistency for basketball. And it's just a different vibe. You know, it's like Sony Microsoft,
Is it like more
Disneyland Knott's
arcadey?
Berry Farm. NBA Live is supposed to be the more arcadey one.
This one.
Yeah, NBA 2K is a little more simulation.
Let's talk about mobile. It's the single biggest gaming platform in the world.
I
feel like a lot of people just
mobile games is
sighed right
staggering.
there.
Yeah.
Last
Is this
year,
happening?
we
Everyone just started
downloaded
looking
our
at their
games
phone.
more than
Yeah.
750
That's the
million
breakdown.
times
The
on
the
our
chat
consumers.
for the
That's 2
EA
million times a
stream
day
is
in more than
hilarious. It's just all Z's
235
and
countries.
boos and no's and troll faces. Everyone's just like
This
hating
year,
this.
Players have already logged more than 400,000 years of gameplay. And we're always
can't even
making our
handle
games
This is
more
so
exciting.
filler. This is what I did not
With Need for
want.
Speed
They did all that
Development,
sports stuff, but
we're
they
left
bringing
FIFA
off,
smartphones and
right?
tablets
Yeah.
further than ever.
So FIFA's gonna have its
We're
own little
also
showcase?
inspired by
Probably.
new devices. FIFA 15 Ultimate
FIFA, there it
Team
is.
mobile
There it is,
players are
only on
obsessed
mobile.
with
Mobile
building
exclusive.
squads.
FIFA
So we made
15.
it
Oh my
easy
God.
for them to manage their auctions
The fuck is going
right
on
from
right
their
now?
Apple Watch. We're delivering the amazing franchises
hurts.
you love most, from Madden to The Simpsons Tapped Out.
Is this
Not all.
really
I'm
the
excited to
state, the
announce
like
that
the
later
place
this
for
year,
this?
EA should stop having EA.
This is E3,
EA should
and we're
stop
doing
having
this.
E3 conferences
Star
entirely.
Wars
This is for the
Galaxy
second
Heroes.
floor.
We believe this is the Star Wars game mobile players have been waiting for, loaded with characters
On
you
Apple
know and
Watch,
love.
Bossman.
From the prequels and classic
There's not a
trilogies to the
single
Clone Wars and
positive
more.
comment
It's a
on
There
their
we go.
comments.
Sell it.
Nothing.
Star Wars.
Sell it. Must be nice, Kyle.
You can collect
Star
battles,
Wars
and download
Mobile,
with your
Galaxy
favorite
of
Star Wars
Heroes.
And finally, let's welcome Mike
Is it coming in?
Rasmussen
Save
to show
me.
you a little
Save
bit
me.
of Minions Paradise.
Minions Paradise. Hey, Minion Rush. My mom plays that game on the phone.
Few
She
characters
likes
in
it.
the world are as delightfully flawed and truly
Minion Rush.
original as the
Bossman,
Minions.
you're like a
I mean, seriously,
50-year-old
who has
like
not
grandma.
dreamed of having an army of
Booted.
Well, through an
Get me out of here.
unprecedented
Quick.
creative
Wasn't he back
partnership
yet?
with
Yeah.
Illumination Entertainment, we're bringing that fantasy to
Love
life.
Minions.
Minions Paradise
My
is a
ass is a
builder
particular
Minions
groove in
is
this
a good
chair.
movie. Sure, yeah.
a sweet yet
Set in.
subversive minion who's exclusive
nice to hear,
to
of
the
course.
game.
The suit deserves prominence. Center stage.
Right, right.
Hide your bananas. The minions are on the vacation
Kyle's
of their
here you go,
lives.
Brandon.
And what fun! There's Charlie.
Yeah, I'm
and his
you're
balloon
here, Kyle.
animals.
You're part of this.
You can imagine it. There's tropical music. They're having a good time.
It's all that Minion stuff.
Ah, and Phil. He usually ruins everything.
He's gonna dive into it. He's gonna dive into it.
Phil, maybe you can keep to yourself.
The
Oh
Kyle
my
giggle
God,
in the
Bossman's
background.
eating this up.
Oh no, Phil!
Nice.
They're good vibes, though.
It is.
Why
Yes.
not? They're good vibes.
Jolly.
I'm with
Good
you, Kyle.
vibes. Why
I'm with you,
not?
Kyle.
Why
They're
not?
fun.
The ride is really fun.
You've ruined
their awesome vacation.
Heartwarming.
You better do something quick.
I see
I think
Kyle
you need to do a
laughing at these
little
minions,
more
and I think there's no integrity in games journalism.
All right, First things first, what
Look at that
paradise would be
minion just wanted to
complete
make it
without a
nice
tiki
for his
lounge?
friends. He
I
wanted to
just
make
I
it
just
real
remembered we're
nice.
talking about a
Tiki
mobile
Lounge.
game right now.
Check it
That
out.
was
Yeah.
a lot of little
Preamble.
Now, the Tiki
Yeah,
Lounge becomes
preamble.
a focal point for the game.
Look, he
where
just
you get
wants his
quests
friends
and
to be
checking out
happy,
Phil and
though.
his progress. Maybe this
Kyle
will help him win over his pals.
is going to play this.
Oh, well, here comes
He's
Phil's
going
buddy.
to play. He's
But they're
shaking
still
his head
angry.
no.
Kyle's already playing
He's
it.
lying to
Phil
himself.
better act quick. So he gets the party started with
$100.
some coconut
Kyle
was in
plays
on the
this.
beta.
Now he's out of coconuts.
Guaranteed.
Hey Phil, send
But
your
this is a
buddies out
thing
for
that
more.
they're showing
What could go
to a
wrong,
lot of people
right?
For a long time.
for a long
E3
time.
is the
But with
place.
the minions,
Long
pretty
time.
much anything can go wrong. We always want you to be surprised and delighted by
People
the
are
trouble
sending
the
me
minions
Dawn
get
facts.
into.
Like facts about Dawn.
We work hand in
Yeah.
hand with Illumination to create these
Brad
unexpected
Gren says
moments that
Hogwarts was
make this
Dawn's
world
safety
come to life.
school. Hashtag Dawn facts.
More Dawn facts.
You combine items
Oh,
and
Ben
items
Moore's
to create
here
things
now.
that every minion needs.
Yay.
Like throwing
Yay.
swamp gas
An
grenades.
entire mobile
And you'll
demonstration at
explore the islands to
E3.
find
Yeah.
new activities to keep your minions' vacation going.
what have
like
we
this
come to?
water slide. Or
Huh.
fishing, which
Huh.
quickly goes haywire
Huh.
when an alligator snaps the bait and suddenly you're water skiing.
Nothing can relieve us from this.
No, this is this does not belong in paradise, and we can't wait for you to play
100% in.
this year.
I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
Did they start good at least? I was out of the room.
Yeah, they started with Mass Effect.
You'll never forget.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And that's
Mass
Was
Effect
it
had a
cool looking?
It's basically a teaser trailer.
Oh.
Hold for applause. There it is.
Yeah, forced applause. You don't bring mobile to.
Yeah, that was
E3.
bizarre.
So now we're going back
EA
to
will never
sports.
learn. EA has never learned.
Pele, what's up, man?
Football is in
FIFA.
my heart, in my feet, in my body,
What is happening?
in my
There's
soul.
a lot of rappers.
Yeah, we got to turn off the fruit snacks mic.
He's ignoring everybody.
I'm gonna turn it up, and I'm gonna put the camera on them.
Okay.
Because this is like just some soccer. Like, what's happening?
It's Pele talking about how good he is at this game.
Oh.
It's time to eat, man. It's EA.
World's greatest soccer player in history, Don tells me.
I've scored
Yeah.
over 1,000
Don's right.
goals.
Don knows a lot about soccer and history.
What's the time frame for this?
Well,
Cups.
world's greatest soccer player next to
Voted
Don.
player of
Right.
the
Hashtag Dawn
century.
fact.
Don.
My legacy? To be the man that create more moments of beauty.
Is it weird to
than
cut back to a dude
anybody
talking
else.
and not show what he's saying or hear what he's saying?
I think
Will
it's just
my
a mix.
beauty ever be
They're
matched?
they're getting artsy like The Limey by
We will
Steven
see.
Soderbergh. One of my favorite films.
So you do like what we're watching here?
Oh no.
Oh God.
oh good lord, no. Although he seems like a nice boy. Nice man.
Ladies
Pele
and
or
gentlemen,
whatever.
The greatest
Seems like a nice
football
guy.
player of all time. Pele.
Must be nice to get Pele.
Look at all these game
Pele!
design students who are pretending to care.
Yeah.
There's 300 game design students in the audience.
How old is this?
Look at him, he looks like a nice guy.
Everything okay?
He's as old as our dads. He's not too old.
All that footage looked like it was coming out of the 20s or
You're
something.
right.
Yeah, black and white.
So I've got a really sore
They put the
face
filter
because
on
spending
it.
a bit of time chatting
They made it
and
look
I've
worse
my
than it
knee-
actually
my
is.
knee is
Instagram
running too much.
bitch.
Anyway, we wanted to get you here because you've got some amazing stories to tell. And you told me one earlier today about when you went to New York and how you coined the phrase, the beautiful game. Would you share it with everyone here?
No, first of all, thank you for the beautiful welcome. That is the family of the sport, the family of football. Thank you. When we started to promote.
Pele is
soccer in the
74.
Whoa,
Chat
dude.
informs.
Okay, he's older than my dad.
And then we used to practice with the giant stage, the American football there. And then some players say, "Oh, this is a beautiful
He's a
game." I
great
say, no,
player,
beautiful game. The jogo
but
bonito.
this
It's
press conference,
soccer
You're
is
losing me.
jogo bonito.
it needed something more after
Yeah,
the mobile
this is
games.
not
Because they
happening.
haven't yet announced
Yeah.
like why Is he on the cover? Is there some
Well, I
mode?
mean,
Can you play as him?
Yeah.
And some story-driven thing?
People that are into FIFA are freaking out right now because they're into soccer, right? Like they're into this.
Right.
Game. Like this is just not our demographic. We're not.
I don't know. Someone on chat just said, "What the hell is going on? I love Pele, but good grief."
Yeah.
Like, they love Pele,
Yeah.
and they don't even know what's happening.
Well, it's also like you say the word FIFA on stage, and people think all sorts of things right now. So like, maybe it's smart to just kind of have this giant headlight in your eyes, like Pele. You're like, oh.
Also, it seems like this dude didn't like get controversial or anything. He's just like legitimately a good soccer player. That's it.
Right.
Idea of the expression and flair from the game of football and put it into FIFA, which is what
Someone in chat was just
yeah,
like, "So Hannibal is starting off pretty good this season." It's like, yep, that's about right. How about that Game of Thrones?
Maybe there's something we can do in this room to recover for the EA press conference. What can we do, guys? Huh?
Let's
Put on a different press conference.
Let's get a Star Wars count from chat. What are we up to?
I thought you were keeping track.
No, I lost track big time.
As in how many Star Wars games?
How many times they say?
How many times they say
Star Wars.
Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves hype back here.
Sea of Thieves?
Brandon, talk about Unravel.
Because you got to. I will in a second, but you got to tie this back to FIFA somehow.
Oh, they
And
will.
Pele
We really
doesn't-
don't. We really don't.
But he already did. You know, he was just like, well,
Brutal.
so let's talk about how you talk about your love of the game,
Yeah.
which you've built for decades and decades
We should green
of
screen stuff
performing in
behind
this
Pele.
sport and being a commenter and being a
Yeah,
famous
you
sports
could totally
hero.
green screen things behind
Let's
it.
talk about how that applies to what we're doing to FIFA this one year.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed FIFA. I played FIFA again
13
at
Star Wars.
Judges Week, and it was a lot of fun.
13.
Nice. Doing good. We're in good shape.
13 Star Wars?
So far, how many times they've said it?
What was the bet?
More than 24.
I think it's 24. Yeah.
Was that Seraphim Bahamut doing the counting? He's a reputable source.
I don't know.
We can only trust Seraphim Bahamut.
But there was more.
It's the official counter.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody keeps up with this stuff. It's moving way too quick.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
the chat?
Yeah.
Chat's moving faster than the press conferences.
How long is this interview?
This is too long.
Yeah, this is like, my God. Well, what else got the EA press conference was going on right
What
now?
else do they have to show?
Oh, so much. Star Wars.
Mirror's Edge.
Mirror's Edge.
Oh, Mirror's Edge.
Maybe more Mass Effect.
That unannounced BioWare IP that they teased last year.
Haze Light if we get it.
The Father's game.
Oh yeah, the
The
train.
two dads.
Yeah, we only
Two fathers, a tale of two dads on a train.
because we've only seen one of their 3 new IPs. Why do I sound so echoey?
Yeah, everything is
Gotta
super
get close.
What's going on, Ian? What do we do with our audio?
Because the couch mic was on.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is that better, Bossman?
That's so much better. Listen how crisp and clear we sound now.
I can hear that phlegm in your throat.
You just never know when the couch is gonna speak, so I kind of keep them on sometimes, but now they're on their phone.
I get
Yeah,
you.
Ben's
Yeah, they're
not
on their
even-
phones.
Ben's not even here,
They're
pretty
checked
much.
out.
She raised her hand.
Playing Fallout Shelter right now for the first time.
She spoke.
I gotta start my shelter over.
I need to get that on Android.
I messed my shelter up. I think I built too fast.
Whoa.
Yeah, that game takes a lot of planning.
Yeah.
I started
Oh my
playing last night. I was like,
God.
oh, put that there, and then they tell you, oh, you can make these bigger. I was like, well, shit. You should have told me that before.
Third vault's the charm.
Hang on. Ben Moore pre-ordered both the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the Pip-Boy edition.
Why?
Must be nice.
Must be nice. Ben! Why, Ben?
Ben Bucks.
This morning they announced that mods are going to be on Xbox One, and maybe I'll care about that. So I haven't made my full
You
decision.
don't need
yet.
2 Pips.
But one and both are.
You gotta pull the plug on one.
Yeah, he's gonna. Okay, there
Okay,
you go.
One on
Okay,
both
okay.
are.
We're moving
Okay.
on, we're moving on.
Gotta
EA
show
conference
respect.
resumed.
Thank you, Pele.
I'm with you, Ben. I'm
coming
with
all the
you.
way out.
I pre-ordered too.
You pre-ordered
Omar
both
knows.
of them?
No, just the PS4.
No, I pre-ordered the PS4 one. He ordered
The
both.
Pip edition? The Pip
Yeah,
edition?
Pip edition.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
I lost him. There you go.
It's tough, you
So
know,
now I'm
keeping
going to
cameras
tell
on
you
people,
how
it's
that
hard.
loosely applies to the new mechanics we're bringing to FIFA.
We have whole teams of 75-year-old soccer players.
Tons of innovations in our gameplay
For
this
real
year,
slow
but
kids.
we want to help you
Innovations.
compete at a higher level. And also give you new
love
ways
Opposed to
these,
those low levels from before.
I like these, like, this is what you're supposed to be hearing. Hear these words.
I wish we were timing how long they've been
Innovation.
talking about FIFA.
FIFA is a huge game.
Yeah, I know that.
Sports market, no
want to be
no other
able
press
to defend with
conferences
purpose and
devote
backbone.
any
So
time
in
at
FIFA
all to
16,
sports.
That's fair humor.
defensive
Yeah.
They take it.
gives you the mobility you need.
They take that entire demographic.
They keep advertising Star
In
Wars.
15 minutes, they have to like keep the non-sports people interested
Stay with us.
by like teasing it.
Please stay.
Something to pull from that though actually is that I think 15 minutes is there will be 15 minutes left. So either that's a 15-minute blowout of Battlefront or they have more after it.
No, it'll be all Battlefront. They'll,
From there out, you think?
Yeah, they'll end on Battlefront.
It's just like incredible because someone on their team either knows that this is uninteresting or so uninteresting to half the audience that they decided to put that in there.
Coming up next.
Yeah, I wonder what they make more money off.
If
Though.
no one else
I bet
does
you they
that.
make more money off this game than Battlefront.
Oh yeah.
FIFA was at the top of the charts in the UK.
Yeah, like
weeks
this
and weeks and
this
weeks.
this is going to be their biggest moneymaker.
Yeah,
It's not
probably.
that strange that they're putting so much time into it.
Well, it's like Call of Duty though. It's like it's the same thing every year. Don't put it in E3. It's gonna sell millions of copies, but you don't need to advertise it.
Is it though? Like, look at this dude.
They got
They're like mocapping.
Messi. They're mocapping Messi. That's crazy.
It's near limitless
Messi's a person?
Yeah.
Is he nice like Pele?
He's nice like Pele. Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's clutch.
I feel like soccer players feel like bad dudes. Like you have to be a bad dude to play soccer.
Yeah. But you also have to be very delicate and flop sometimes.
I feel like hockey dudes are more rough and tumble than soccer dudes.
The thing is, hockey dudes are
Although look at
big
those
and strong,
knees.
so they don't need to be mean.
Oh.
Soccer guys are just mean
You
people.
gotta be scrappy.
Someone said exactly how I feel about this conference. More yarn, less sports.
It's a good poll, man. So this is our first gameplay though, right? Like raw gameplay of seeing this.
People are making fun of me for not knowing who Messi is.
I am angry about how disinterested I am in this press conference about video games. Says Emo Rim.
I don't know anything about sports.
Here we go. We got some ladies. I like this.
Suddenly interested.
Go
Full
on.
screen.
Good
Full
mocap.
screen press conference.
And our gameplay engine and physics engine give us the right platform to build out player-specific models and animations specific to the best female athletes in the world. It's huge news for the franchise and something myself and the FIFA team are immensely
Just turning up your mic.
I turned up the couch mic because they were whispering.
Oh.
So I was gonna see if we could catch any of it.
complete
But it was
at
too
the higher
late.
level and new ways to play. And that's
They hit the
just
treasure.
start. We have news on the rest of the game throughout the summer.
Can you
as
turn
we
this one
continue
down?
To make FIFA 16 a beautiful
You're
experience.
so soft-spoken.
No, but I feel like I'm blowing out the microphone.
You're not.
Boom! Was on stage with me
Listen to
about 3
Huber
minutes
or
ago. How
Jones
crazy
when he
is that?
actually faces his
Yeah.
mouth toward the mic. That's what blowing out a mic sounds like.
Along with Pele and our friend Leo Messi, we're dropping a special item into the account of all our loyal FIFA 15 Ultimate Team players. So go check it
special
out
item into
at
the
end of
accounts.
press conference, and let's take a look at the beautiful game in FIFA 16.
Okay. There you go.
Beautiful football.
Yeah, those graphics are pretty good. Oh, there we go.
We're there, and they are. I mean, this looks great. Great.
But this isn't the game, is it?
Yeah.
How hard is it to do good graphics on a bunch of benches and some grass?
Oh man, it's so hard. they spend a ton of time on stadiums.
Yeah. I'm just a troll.
He's just trolling.
But the beauty is in the moments. Powerful.
I am not a soccer player. I played both FIFA and Winning 11 at Judges Week. There was no question FIFA was better. I'm just,
What's the difference? What do you feel?
I just had more control. It was easier to pick up FIFA and understand and get better at it. Like I didn't come close to scoring a goal in Winning 11, and like
Winning
definitely
11,
felt
I've never
myself.
even heard of that.
Pro Evolution Soccer.
Okay.
And
PES.
definitely in PES. But I definitely felt myself getting better at this game.
Did you score a goal?
I did score a goal.
Okay, there we go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's rare in soccer, right?
Yeah, not bad, Brandon.
Happens like once a game.
we like the high five.
High five mechanics.
Love that high five.
How much do you think the hi-fi mechanic cost?
30 mil.
Must
30
be
mil.
nice.
Must be nice.
Get that.
You can DLC new high fives.
Yeah.
In-app high five purchases.
In-app purchases.
The high five pack.
30 high fives, $40.
Yeah, they held up FIFA. That was a long FIFA.
That was
bit.
so long.
That
It's
was
been a
longer
half
than-
hour of sports.
I'm
somebody
exhausted.
said.
What would life be like if we willingly gave away our privacy? What would
Here's
our world
Edge.
look like?
Hey,
Okay.
video games. What do you know?
It sounds like they're miking the room and not her.
Yeah,
Who
she
would
doesn't
save
sound
us
good.
From our oppressors, from ourselves.
Well, she got
Could a young
serious.
girl without any superpowers be a catalyst for change?
Where is she from? What is that?
These are
accent?
questions you may ask
Sarah
yourself.
Jansen with 2
And these are the
S's.
questions that
Could
inspired
be
us as we set
Sweden
out
or something?
to
Yeah.
bring Mirror's Edge to a new generation of gamers. Welcome to Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
So I'm confused at this. This isn't a sequel to Mirror's Edge
Oh,
anymore.
the guy's so
Yeah,
stoked.
he's so
You'll
pumped.
It's like read
experience the origin story of our
Origin
heroine's
story.
fate. From a careless young woman to a fierce heroine who opens the eyes of an entire city. She's not your usual video game hero. And because this is a truly immersive first-person experience, you're not just watching the events unfold in front of you. You are fate.
Nice.
Okay, good. Actual gameplay. I was gonna say if they're
Is this
just
not the
showing
same stuff
stills
they showed
again,
before?
She is
No, this is
powerful.
new.
I haven't
Raining.
seen this.
She
I like the
doesn't need any
footprints on the
guns.
wall.
Faith combines her momentum, martial arts combat, and her mastery of the environment. This environment is the City of Glass, built on the latest version of our Frostbite engine. It's beautiful and stylized. But behind the beautiful facade lies a dark truth. The city is ruled by the corporations, led by this man, Gabriel Kruger. There is no there is no
How long before the internet puts him against the other, the EA?
Yeah. Gabriel Kruger.
We're giving you the freedom of choice.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely
Your
does.
missions,
He's the
activities
Bond
like time
villain that's at the
trials and
Sony thing,
races,
right?
and an
No, he's the
environmental
head of
puzzle.
EA, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Most importantly,
For
there
real,
are
this
no
looks
levels.
kind of stunning.
There are no loading
Yeah, it looks
screens.
incredible.
You are truly free roaming.
Super stunning.
Fluid
What's
movement
the
and
RP for all the
combat
red
in
elements in the world?
first
Is that just
Interactable.
what she sees?
Running
Yeah,
free
she sees
in a
them
beautiful,
as red.
massive city,
Communist
experiencing the rise of faith. This
But they
is
like
our
actually
origin
stylized
story.
the whole city, so it kind of
And
makes
for those
sense.
of you
Yeah.
here at E3,
Not like
you can
other
come by
games where
and
it's just
play
like,
for
oh,
yourself
yellow, you
at
can
the EA
interact with
booth.
this.
Here's the world premiere
Tra-la-la.
of Mirror's Edge
That was the last
Catalyst,
of us call out.
captured fully in engine,
Here we go.
coming February
Mike's pissed.
23rd, 2016.
Release date February 23rd on that.
Okay.
That's
long
a day
was-
before
how-
my birthday.
How long was that in development for? Like 7 years?
Yeah, a long time. In engine.
Faces actually look kind of good.
EA faces.
Yeah.
Not Bethesda faces.
Not
Not
Bethesda
Bethesda.
faces.
There's a difference.
It's the must be nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
the money.
They're
faces.
faces.
Fifth Element.
Yeah. Negative, I am a meat popsicle.
I think it
Oh, there he is. That guy we're supposed to hate.
Kruger.
Kruger's such a meanie.
Well, they all work for Kruger.
I feel like this is that Black Mirror episode.
The second one of season 1.
The one, yeah, the one that they live in the
15 million merits.
Yeah.
Or however many.
Pretty. Trailer said this is all in engine.
I think we saw like our hideout.
The music is just perfectly ambient enough.
Yeah.
For reals? Are you being silly there, Elise?
No,
or-
I'm
yeah.
serious. It's just like the perfect.
The city is changing.
For a second, I thought that bird was talking.
Next gen pigeon.
He's like, the city's changing. I'm like, oh, hey, bird. Morgan Freeman in bird form.
Yes.
Dude, I'm gonna play this.
Good date.
I'm
Good
gonna
date.
play this.
February high.
Is that a Xbox thing?
It's on everything.
Whole office will
In the 2010 NFL
Yeah, we'll all be playing.
The New England
Oh man.
Patriots select
Is this sports again?
Going back to sports.
Going back to sports.
Very clever, EA. Just when you thought you were safe.
Madden strikes.
Just when you thought it was safe
Tom
to care about this
Brady.
conference again.
All this licensed music too.
It's a Deflategate, Bossman.
You know, I love Gronk, but
Gronk?
yeah.
Somebody's name is Gronk?
It's Gronkowski.
Why do you know about sports, Bossman? Who are you? You like the Minions. You don't like good features of games. You like sports. You don't like to play with other people. You live in Pasadena, for God's sakes. What's happening?
Just you know, you gotta mix up your life. You gotta mix up your life. You gotta diversify.
Kyle's definitely diversifying.
You gotta mix up your life.
Robert Flores.
And spending time on the set all these years, I've learned two things.
Yeah,
One,
get
by
Pele
having
back
played on
out
big
here.
screen, and that 40 million fantasy sports fans out there would say that their favorite part of playing fantasy
Watch out
football
for that water.
is the ability to draft their own team.
I'm having a good E3 though. This is fun. You guys having fun?
Thank goodness, Ian.
Yeah.
Good.
This is
How
good.
about Don? How's that Don?
Don, how you holding up?
Don is chugging Arizona iced tea.
Starting your
Where'd you get
playmaker
that?
journey
He looks
off
happy.
the field.
What is that, coconut
We built this
water?
mode for both our Madden players
Don't
and
just
fantasy
wait for
fanatics
show
who love the
people.
excitement that come with drafting a fantasy team.
So this is actually an interesting mode that they're announcing for Madden. A draft.
So interesting.
Okay. I'll cover
a
this.
drift? What?
I'll
Oh.
cover this during my interview, but it'll be cool.
I hope they're not watching us make fun of them.
They're doing this. This is live.
know.
They can't watch us.
They're actively making fun of themselves.
Yeah. They know what they
It's all
are.
about interesting decisions and how you choose to build your team. Now,
Because we're really turning the tide, you know? It's just like everybody's really loving this press conference, and we're the only ones in the world that are
Making fun of it.
bringing it down.
Yeah.
All right. So I see right
talking to
away you're
Pele?
still short a quarterback. You haven't upgraded yet.
Uh,
Somebody from FIFA,
I can
Refer the notes.
David Rudder.
Somebody tweeted at me a picture of David Rudder's reaction post Pele exit, and it's pretty amazing.
That's a great pick.
Put that up on screen.
In that late round. Now this next round is
Just
probably
hold it
the
up
most
to the
difficult.
camera.
Hold,
Don't bump that.
This is 2015. Holding phones, two cameras.
A little closer. Is he happy?
It won't focus that close.
Oh, look at him.
Oh my god.
He knows what he
Ben Moore
did.
over there.
Yeah.
Ben Moore, living the dream.
How was that?
Chilling the dream.
So I'm pumped to have Megatron on my
What?
roster. Okay? I'm a little surprised
Look
to
at
see
Ben.
Jason
Captain Casual.
but not a bad pick.
Captain Casual.
Captain Cash.
Slowly slipping into a coma over there.
Which side? Well,
Yeah, we don't have Huber for much longer either. Both of them
Yeah.
are. And Ben's only been in the office for about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
He was off camera, but he's also looking tired.
Can we please just go back to Ben? Can you imagine if you bring Ben in for an appointment for your game and like this is him watching it, you know? It's like behind closed doors. It's like a private room at E3. I'm just kind of like, hey, I'm showing you, you know, this Halo 5. And you don't like it.
Halo 5 I'd be excited about.
Yeah, Ben was talking
But
about
not
how
much
excited he
more.
is to miss the Sony press conference to go do the Ubisoft stuff.
To see how your
I guess that's like the big question with sports is that how do you try to make that sell to Ben more? You know, do you try to like do something or?
No, I'm a never.
Very cool.
I'm a
I know
never
where a
with
lot of
sports.
Fantasy fans,
There's
and
nothing you
football
can do.
players this season will be spending their time. All right, well, we couldn't agree more. Robert, we appreciate you being out here as the fantasy expert.
Who's the bigger asshole there? Ben for showing up like that, or for them trying to pitch him the whole time?
We'll see. Yeah. I guess it depends on the pitch of each game.
Okay, today's NFL is a passing league. So we've overhauled the entire
Passing league.
Whether you're Odell Beckham Jr. making a gravity-defying catch,
Sean Grady.
intercepting the ball
Sean
for a
Grady.
game-winning touchdown, playmakers dominate the passing game on both sides of the ball. So we focus on three
The
key
hype is
positions:
dead.
quarterbacks,
Long live the hype.
receivers, and defenders in coverage.
It's kind of a low blow to have like
E3, Hubert, E3.
This is not E3. This is Sports Center. This entire conference, there has been over 30 minutes.
It's probably going on about an hour now.
Oh, if you count Pele in there, yeah, we're at an hour of sports.
having the cheering in your gameplay. It's kind of low, you know. Like,
Is this the conference where another one starts right on its butt so
Yeah,
we
we're
can
not
get out of here?
We're not gonna have a lot of time. We're gonna have maybe like 30 minutes between this.
That's
and
more than enough time to talk about
Yeah.
We'll just say Star Wars was cool.
yeah,
Mirror's Edge was cool.
I'll talk about Unravel for 10
Unravel,
minutes and then we'll just
yeah.
get into Ubisoft.
Yeah, you should save Unravel, man. Like that should be a just play.
Unravel, that
It
was
is a
the
just play. I
same
just got
press
done doing it.
conference?
Okay.
That
cool.
feels
I
like
missed
a
that part.
lifetime ago. I'm serious.
Yeah, it does feel like it's forever ago.
Oh my god!
Ian, Unravel is the EA game we're all super hyped on.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right up your alley too.
It's so
dang.
good.
It's so far up
It
your
sounds
alley.
cool. Blair will get the B-roll and
This,
we'll see
yeah,
it.
Unravel and Mass Effect Andromeda are the only two things that were actually really.
Oh, it's called Mass Effect Andromeda?
Yeah.
Oh,
Refresh.
Edge.
Refresh,
Whoa,
refresh.
Elise, refresh.
DDoS.
Offline. Holy cow.
Whoa, did their stream just go down?
On Twitch, it might have hiccuped.
Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think their stream went offline.
What is chat saying?
Oh.
It's
What is-
offline on me.
Rip
too.
EA.
Maybe
The football
YouTube?
killed it.
Go to YouTube.
Everyone is just screaming "Thank you, God" into the chat.
Yes!
It should be like we probably don't even need to. Yeah, YouTube E3 is probably all we need to do.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, just click that on the left.
right.
Yep.
We shall see.
Okay, we gotta watch this cool.
Oh my god.
Selfless.
Full screen.
What is their main sponsor?
Okay,
Here we
we're
go.
back.
Here we go. We're back.
We're back.
It's straight off on Twitch.
That's so weird. Twitch lost a stream. And
Oh, it's muted.
YouTube conspiracy.
Oh wait, it's more football.
Oh, never mind.
Serious?
They wanted everyone to. They took a break. Say, hey, everyone, get back online. Don't miss this football.
Yeah, they restarted. They started the football over.
Yeah.
Just in case you missed it.
Yeah.
Didn't that happen during the Microsoft one too? Like during their indie push, like the thing just went black for a little while.
Last year?
This year.
No.
We were pretty persistent through it. Come on, Eli, pull it together.
Twitch fell asleep.
All right, he's got a plan. He's gonna pass it to ODB. Here we go, Eli. Come on.
I can feel the excitement coming off of Bossman.
Yeah,
There we go.
he's trying his best.
He's gonna win this game. There he goes.
Because the
What?
Giants.
What are you?
Hang on. There's a Star Wars Battlefront multiplayer gameplay called Walker Assault on Hoth. It's on YouTube right now.
Spoilers.
It's okay. We're watching a press conference. It's fine. We'll
Let's
watch
take
it.
this
alert.
down.
No.
Let's take this down. Let's put that up.
It's gonna be on in a few minutes.
Yeah. Don't
Oh my
don't jump the
God.
gun.
Elise is pissed.
Yeah.
At least jumping the gun.
Jumping the gun.
Here comes Peter Moore.
Here comes Peter
Peter
Moore.
Moore.
He's
This
gonna
is
talk
trying
about
to
EA
save
access
us.
for 25 minutes.
He's not
He's
gonna.
trying to save our lives.
And then
right
some
now.
baseball.
Great while
What
All
a
right,
coup.
all right, maybe Elise is right.
of something special. This
Worst
is
conference
one
of
those
E3, I'm
moments.
calling it.
Sitting
In the
upright.
past
Nope,
couple
no
of
contest.
years, we put some of EA's greatest
Even the 9-hour
talent and
PC
most
thing couldn't be
advanced
worse.
technology together.
At least we're gonna get an Overwatch beta
of the
date
most
from that.
beloved sagas of our time. As we seek to create something that millions of fans around the world will love. The passion, creativity, and dedication.
Hey, I only saw one new IP so far.
In Stockholm.
Unravel, yeah.
Technology
Where are the other two?
is
Twitch
EA's
came back
own
now too.
Okay.
Frostbite
Here we go.
game.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Get that energy up.
Yeah.
Hubert can like
yeah, sorry
sound
to
off
everyone.
mic and peak a mic at the same time.
Frostbite powers many of the
Do you show
games
Battlefront and then
we
maybe
see
do the Hennig thing after, or?
Looking ahead,
Dude, we still need two new IPs as well.
Hennig's not showing up.
Hennig's not showing
Yeah,
up.
That's
she
Sony.
stayed home.
That's Sony.
You saved that for episode
That's
7
Sony.
launch or something?
maybe
Oh, wow.
one day even
That
VR.
seemed to be something you would want to do
Right
at your press,
now,
your own press
the
conference.
sophistication of Frostbite is bringing.
I'm hearing two
galaxy
feeds in my headset.
far, far away.
But
to
EA might, or
life
Twitch might be back.
like never before. In just a few
Sorry,
moments,
Twitch.
you'll see how tools like physically based
Refresh
rendering,
this.
new weathering
We want to be
systems,
live.
and a technique called
You don't want to miss
photogrammetry
Kyle's
anything.
got to
are
be
being
on
used to
point.
create
Yeah.
an incredibly
I'd rather
detailed
miss
You're gonna
something.
play another ad?
minute. What's happening?
completely authentic
You're
experience.
you fucked it up.
He's still
We're
just
missing
talking.
everything.
Oh, Kyle.
We're still only beginning.
Kyle,
Oh, Ben Kingsley.
I gotta
Okay.
see this ad again. I gotta see it. I gotta see this ad
Ben
again.
Kingsley,
Love that
back in
Kingsley.
action.
Okay, we're good. We're good, everybody.
Sorry to anybody who was trying to simulcast
So
the
let us
stream
show
underneath
you
this.
It was for the greater good.
Made by developers
Anyone
that
who's watching
love
on Twitch
Star
lost
Wars,
it entirely.
for
Twitch is
fans
back now.
Okay.
that love Star Wars. Let's
Star Wars
step
is
into the
another-
world
There's another one.
of Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Wars.
Here we go.
There's two
Here we
really
go.
awesome.
All right.
Wow, YouTube's way behind.
Come on.
YouTube's
no.
behind? Should we go back to Twitch?
No, this
No,
is-
we can't.
Yeah, come on. Right in the middle of it.
All right.
Passionate team at DICE on Star Wars Battlefront.
I'm seeing
Like
pictures
Look
of
at that
little
last
kids.
That's a
name.
great Ingvarstidor.
That's a good name.
That's a good name.
It's one of the new ships coming
One
to
of my
Battlefront.
earliest memories is of seeing a dark, ominous being that I was terrified of.
Yes.
That being
I'm
whose
digging
mask
this.
still has the ability to strike fear in me is Darth Vader.
Why this image then?
That is an amazing picture. I'm going to save that picture to my desktop.
Create a blaster pistol so that I could run around shooting lasers at imaginary stormtroopers. Today, by far the best place to truly lose yourself and interact with Star Wars is video games. With Star Wars Battlefront, we will immerse players in an incredibly authentic, visually stunning universe. And we've gotten amazing access from our
Which we've
partners
seen.
at
Yeah,
Lucasfilm.
true. Star Wars counter
They've opened
22,
up their
23.
worlds to us so that
It
we
is
can
Seraphim
recreate
Hum.
the props and locations from the original trilogy.
No, Don got it. Double down on Don.
When you fly
Is
in
Don
an
a
X-Wing,
Sith or a
it's
Jedi?
the real X-Wing.
He's a smuggler. He doesn't have any allegiances.
Okay.
We will give you the chance
But he
to
has
live
the
out
Force.
Star Wars
He's a
battle
bounty hunter.
fantasies
Surf for
you've always
hire.
dreamed of,
He's got a loose
and we
understanding of
can't
the Force.
wait to see what you will create on your own.
There's a new Dawn
We have a
fact
great
that Dawn
amount
tried
of
to
depth.
save us all by
A
taking down
variety
the
of
Twitch EAs.
multiplayer modes that feature large-scale battles between 40 players,
Don fact.
all the way
There's
down
so many
to
Don
8-player
facts.
modes that deliver a more intimate experience between squads of
Intimate.
rebels and
Huber. They
Imperial
use their
soldiers.
word.
Have you ever wanted
Her
to
last name
fly an
apparently
X-Wing?
means Ingvar's
Soaring
daughter.
above the sky,
Someone on chat
leaping
informs.
rims of canyons on
It's
top
Icelandic.
while you
Thank you,
dogfight
Ingvar.
against a squad of TIE fighters?
Thanks, chat knows
Or
everything.
have you fantasized about being one of the most iconic
That's-
heroes
that's Mark Hamill.
in the
Yeah.
Star
Mark
Wars universe?
Hell
Wielding
yeah.
a lightsaber and using the Force, being
There
the
you go.
boss of a multiplayer match,
Must be
and
nice.
single-handedly
Well, hold
turning
on,
the
it might
tide
not
of
be
an
nice yet.
epic Star Wars battle. And if you're not in the mood for multiplayer, we have Star Wars Battlefront missions where you can jump in and play against AI, alone, or
This
with
music
a
doesn't
friend,
belong right now,
including
actually.
split-screen co-op and
Yeah,
one-on-one
just someone just put the CD on and soundtrack
Now,
I
and
know.
just let it run.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Like, we're in credits right now.
That ain't
and
right.
We've been amazed by the response, but if there's one thing that's come through loud and clear, is that you want to see gameplay. So that's what we're going to
Yes,
do
I do.
right now.
Yeah, record that iPad.
Yeah, you idiot.
Today is
So
War
tired of people
Battlefront,
living
one of
through
our
their
largest
screen.
modes.
It's right in
This
front of you,
mode
person.
was
Taking pictures
inspired
of
by the
taking
Battle of
pictures.
Hoth from The Empire Strikes Back.
All right.
As the Empire,
You called
we
Hoth,
must
didn't you?
I did.
AT-AT walkers towards the rebel base.
Ah, she said
AT-ATs, let's
AT-AT.
see if you can drive
It's
them.
canon.
You must do everything you can to stop them. And while you will see a
Versus
lot of
AT-AT?
things that
Yeah.
remind you of that iconic battle,
Doesn't someone in
when you play
Hoth,
the game
doesn't someone
your
yell
way
like,
and
I
your
got
way
AT-ATs or AT-AT walkers?
This
They
was
say
all
it
captured
somehow.
I think Imperial
on
Walkers. They just call them
PlayStation 4.
walkers.
Oh, walkers.
And you will see the battle from the vantage point of both the Empire and
Texas
the Rebels.
Rangers.
I'm
Like
so
there's
excited.
actually a lot of terminology that's
Let's
never
play
said in the movies. Like no
Star
one
Wars.
ever says the word Ewok. Both that's said once. It's never spoken in Empire ever.
You guys are living in the past.
What?
Captured
Which
from
is way ahead.
PlayStation 4.
I want this so bad.
Sure, that's a must be nice. Oh my gosh, this looks really good.
Yeah, this looks
Yes.
sick.
Oh,
yes,
this looks
yes.
like I'm in the movie. Uh-oh.
Think about what you just said. Go.
Is it just Battlefield though, or is it like Destiny?
Battlefield.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, much more like Battlefield. Yeah, you're gonna die and respawn and die and respawn.
This looks even better than I thought it would.
Uh-oh.
Holy cow.
We got grenades already? Oh no,
Whoa.
they're in our base already. Oh god. Oh man. The TIE fighters are legit. That's what's exciting. It's like
Oh my god.
That thing looks rad.
That thing looks amazing.
we're not walking next to it.
Please.
Oh, this is all money. This is so much money.
Kind of tough to be on the rebel side on this mission. I
Yeah,
guess.
die, rebel scum. Take that base. This is ours now. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, a third person.
Yeah, there was someone in the TIE fighter.
Oh, get it. Get that icon. What does that do?
Oh, you get in a plane. Oh, the items, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they mentioned the items. There's special items in every area you can pick up. So I think the rocket launcher that you see the guy use on Endor was one of those.
This guy's just walking around with a pistol right now. Oh, pull it out. Get that rocket launcher out. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Your pistol's not gonna do anything.
What are you
that
doing?
thing.
Whoa.
Jetpack. Love that.
That pistol's pretty cool.
First person. Good switch there. Take your rocket launcher out. Get your rocks. Get your rocks out. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh
Press
my
conference
god.
saved.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
If only we'd known when this was going to be in the press
Watch
conference.
this
You know what I
part.
mean?
Yeah.
Could have
Watch
had something
this
to look forward
part.
to.
And you gotta,
Watch this
you
part.
gotta stop
You
doing
gotta
that.
stop doing
Nobody
that.
appreciates that.
I'm sorry, but it's the thing you were talking about.
Oh, that you can actually control it. This is what Huber wanted. Huber, I'm sorry for saying you couldn't do this.
Look at.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
You're piloting an AT-AT.
I don't think there need to be any other multiplayer. We're good. We got it.
Are we gonna cable it?
Oh please.
Those tow cables.
Tow cables.
No way.
Tow cable.
Tow cable.
There's no way we're about to tow
You
cable.
got it.
We're so tow cable in this.
Tow cable that.
Don't you dare.
That field's pretty big.
This is a big field.
Going in for the
Do it.
takedown.
Do it.
Yes! No way.
Yes!
No way.
Yes!
Oh my god. I thought there was no way.
You didn't believe.
I didn't believe. All right, now some TIE fighters are gonna wreck you for this.
Curious how you get in those. Curious how the ships spawn.
Is the icon on the bottom like
Showing
boost?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Jones, I bet it's like Battlefield that they're just at your base.
Yeah.
Look how
You just
clean
hop in.
that looks.
Yeah.
Or the outpost you captured.
This is why they spend so much time on sports, because they knew.
They knew.
They knew they had
I bet
it.
views spiked right now.
This is perfect.
I love the continuity of the whole thing. How you just keep moving forward. You know, we're not just getting these little slices.
Yeah.
That's the whole battle that's built up.
Yeah, Darth Vader's popping
Yeah,
up.
just
for
wait
sure.
until one of them shows
Hold on.
up.
Are we a Greedo alien?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Heck yeah.
That jetpack, that was awesome.
Oh, nice. He put that up before the airstrike, and they survived it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was really cool. Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh
Oh my god.
There you go.
no! 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 No!
Oh, Luke versus Vader.
Huber's dream.
There it is, dude. They're doing everything I wanted. Beat for beat.
I love its Return of the Jedi Luke too.
Yeah.
Showdown.
Showdown! Oh man.
So hype.
That was big.
So good.
That was big.
I honestly think that trailer was a 10.
That was
10 tip trailer.
that was very good.
What's the problem, Jones?
I got no problem with that.
That's a problem.
No.
Is it 10?
No, I was thinking specifically. It was really great that like when Luke came out, it didn't immediately cut to like a whole cinema. Like they let you play as Luke for a little bit. Still, you can't still can play as Vader.
Yeah, well
But,
played.
a little bit of a bummer. They showed the Luke like character model beforehand and kind of spoiled that. Showed their hand a little bit.
I hear you a little bit
Actually
there.
got, like that would have been a really awesome reveal, especially like with him pulling out the lightsaber. They went to black. I was like, oh, it's over. Okay.
Yeah.
Like maybe we'll get some more of those new characters down the road. Yeah, I just love the continuity of it again. I just love how like you're changing perspectives and you're moving in. Like you mentioned when the TIE fighters come in, you're like, okay, now we got TIE fighters, and we see
Yeah.
one like dogfight.
I'm sorry. Is it over?
Over.
What
Hard
about
out.
What about
GG.
3 new IPs? Did I count wrong?
No, sorry, Cal. Those were other press conferences.
What? I mean, great finish.
Minions Paradise? Is
Is
that a new
that
IP?
does that count as a new IP? Did I?
think so.
Mobile games don't count, do they? Come on.
Yeah.
Unravel, Minions Paradise.
No, that's not an IP.
Well, you love the Minions.
Look at
Oh,
Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley.
What's up, Keeley?
What's up, Keely?
Keels. Look at his guests.
Alex Albrecht.
They're all so beautiful.
All right, so let's cue this. Let's cue that stuff back up. Let's chat
Keeley,
about it.
great, beautiful guest, Keeley.
I guess should I talk about Unravel to kick things off and chat about Unravel a little bit?
Should
Or
I
do you wanna talk
prepare
about
for my
Star Wars?
interviews? What time should I get ready for that?
Yeah, sure. That would
Okay.
probably be a good time for that.
All right. Definitely cover Star Wars and Mass Effect. I guess are the big headlines there.
Any of those guys coming over here?
Yeah.
At least Willems. Coming back?
Do you guys need to roll something in?
No, we need your opinions. We'll put something on there. But if it's up, if
What are your emotions right now, Brandon?
Yeah.
Hear those emotions.
Well, it's interesting that we didn't actually learn a whole new lot. It was really just kind of the proof being in the pudding. You know, it was just like we actually finally saw that thing played.
Yeah.
And we saw how that was going to look.
Yeah. Looks like Battlefield.
I mean, we knew, like, we saw Luke, but, like, you know, I don't think that was a huge surprise. Like, I'm sure there'll be different versions of Luke. You put, like, different skins on him and stuff like that.
Well, how many
Cool
other
to see.
people do you think that would be?
I
mean, Luke and Vader, but like who? There's
Boba Fett,
Boba they've shown. Yeah, so,
Gotta have Han.
like they're not just gonna have.
And these are gonna be like kill streak perks, you think?
Right. I think it's like you get to a certain score or something like that.
And somebody can spawn in as Luke.
Yeah, and I don't know, like when I played the multiplayer in Batman Arkham Origins, there was like a specific location you had to get to in the map, and then like load up something, and
so
then
that
you
like
turn
that
into
little
Joker or
coin
Batman
that
or
somebody
anything.
found for like the rocket launcher, like that'll spawn after so many kills or something like that.
I would assume so, yeah. So I checked out a lot of stuff Judges Week for EA, but I did not check out Battlefront at all. They did not have it there.
Oh, they didn't have it there. I was going to say, what were you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Played a lot of Garden Warfare, but no Battlefront.
Yep, yeah, it's a different experience. Garden Warfare 2 and Battlefront for sure. I think the big thing was they just had to show off, that this thing actually worked, like the scale of it. That was Battlefront. That was Battlefront, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing really that I recall about the old experiences of playing Battlefront that I felt was missing from that experience.
Absolutely.
So I definitely dug it.
Playable on the floor?
Speechless.
Supposedly, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe there might be a behind closed doors thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Have yet to see the EA booth, so I don't know what's going to be playable. Obviously, I'm going to have all sports out in full force because I checked out Garden Warfare 2 at Judges Week. I assume that's going to be playable.
I just realized there's no way they could drive all the way here from there instantaneously.
Right.
So I don't have to worry about interviewing them yet.
They'll bug you.
No, the guy said 3 o'clock.
Okay. Well, that's wrong. That just ended. Like, they can't possibly get here by 3 even.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Well, the press conference ended.
Yeah.
But the people who were demoing those specific things might not have needed to have been at the press
Just keep
conference.
us on
before.
loop for the next like 3 hours.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
This is fine. We're fine here.
Oh, right, we're getting more HUD here than we actually did during the presentation.
No, that was all.
This is really?
That was all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I feel like that goes away then, huh?
Well, you just keep changing to so many different characters and.
Well, and when they go to third person, it looks different.
Yeah.
So yeah, really tough to sell the Rebellion, man. So you just got to be Empire. Like maybe that depends on the level.
Yeah.
But
I like that I can be a little Greedo creature actually if I'm playing Rebels.
And that made me wonder about character customization. Sadly the last Battlefront game we got, Renegade Squadron, for the PSP. Is that what that was
Good
called? There was a
pull.
PSP Battlefront game.
Yeah.
It was the last one that we got.
That was
and
actually good.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
kind of a cool story. Followed this like ragtag band of rebel soldiers as you were going through different maps.
Yeah.
And you could pick your character, so you could customize. Every time you went into a mode, you brought the same guy. Maybe I'm sure you pick one character for the rebel side and one character for the Empire. But yeah, that is an interesting way to sell that. To have this, a Rhodian, I believe, is Greedo's race. So to just show this race that you don't necessarily see a lot in the Rebellion.
Yeah.
They started doing that more in Return of the Jedi when they had like the big attack on the Death Star at the end of Return, and they were like, let's bring in some people that aren't human to show that they also are in the Rebellion. That it's not just like, humans that are leading the charge against the Empire. How are you feeling? What are your emotions like, Mr.
I am
Huber?
stunned right now.
Huber's
I am
stunned.
just speechless. I can't even form words.
But
This is just perfect.
the words you're not forming are some of the things that we weren't necessarily excited about that were also shown at this press conference. So obviously they knew this is the biggest thing that they were going to have at the show. The countdowns to Battlefront, was that distracting? Was that?
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do what
That is
Xbox
taking
did.
away
Yeah, it
from
takes
the
away
other,
from her.
Yeah.
That's selling everything else you were showing off short.
Yeah. And Xbox would put up like world exclusive trailer on the bottom of theirs, or pre-order now, even worse. Like, just let your game speak for itself.
I wish you were in the cockpit for the AT-AT. It's a little weird that you're like a floating head above
I
it.
bet you there's multiple views. There's gotta be.
Huber, you're lucky to have this.
Yeah, you're right. You almost killed my hype
They
before this
said-
thing. You're like, no,
They said you don't pilot it.
AT-ATs.
Yeah.
Come on.
They said you wouldn't have it, and then you have it. That's so great.
Wow.
But I mean, even when you cut to like these different areas and you get these different perspectives, it looks like the soldiers kind of reset into the same positions. So it's pretty cool. Like, not if you have a demo like Doom where you're running through the game and it's rehearsed, but it's also they do the full tease. You're like, oh, hook! Oh no! And then it goes back around for the second pass.
No, it's orchestrated.
Yeah, there is one thing that is clearly orchestrated. It's, you play around a battlefield, you don't have these formations of 20 or 30 organized people going up a
snow
hill.
speeders. Yeah.
Like this, all these guys in a line charging at like.
So
I
I wonder if they just did this for like 2 weeks, just running this demo over and over and over again, and like getting highlights, trying to choreograph it in the same direction.
Choreographing, and I'm sure most of it's scripted. Like, this is just bots running through the whole thing.
But it's still in the game.
You can walk up to it.
How big are the
That
teams?
is to scale. People are mad about the teams. They're not as big as they were in the past. No, it's nothing that big. I think
It's got to be like 6. There's way too much stuff going on for there to be a lot of people.
If there's not 64, that's harsh.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
Gotta have that 64.
Also,
it makes
how
a huge
big
difference.
do you think this map really is?
I
mean,
all the fighting,
the fighting is like coalesced in one little area, but these guys are just like zipping around in mountains and stuff. Like, it's got to be pretty big.
And then to see that from another angle, this is so well directed.
It looks smaller than a Battlefield 4 map.
I think it might also be objective based, so it's like, yeah, maybe you can run around in that canyon. We just saw the TIE fighter and the X-Wing dogfight in, but like, there's nothing going on over there.
Yeah, there's no
You're gonna
reason
lose
to
the
be
match
there,
just being over there. Like, this environment's pretty, so like, maybe just out of necessity, they try to keep people more guided to the things that they should
Kyle,
do.
I don't want you on my team because you know what you're gonna do when you play this?
Snipe.
You're gonna be looking at things.
Oh, absolutely.
You're not even gonna be killing. You're not gonna be doing the objective.
I'm gonna be living in this world.
Around,
yeah.
Looking at boxes.
This moment.
This was a great. This is a great moment.
This was
just appears.
Yeah.
Black. I thought that was the end right there.
Yeah. This was directed by someone who loves E3.
Look at this.
Like, those are E3 moments. You created them.
You can't stop him.
Look at that AT-AT
You
getting
got force
burned.
push.
Yeah. Oh, this is so good.
Showdown.
I
want to know what that's like, though.
That's
what I want to know.
The green reflections on his mask.
If that lightsaber combat is up to snuff.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's based on a shooter model, though. I guess Outcast was as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jedi Knight. And
The Force is strong with PlayStation is how that ends.
If that lightsaber combat's up to snuff, Brennan Jones, this.
How much money does
real
PlayStation
deal.
spend to get that little preamble and then that thing at the end of this trailer?
It's weird.
be nice.
It's a lot
Must
of money,
be nice.
but it's also like they cover marketing too, and so like it's weird. I wonder how much money it is.
I think it's
like
really critical that they do specify that it is on one of the consoles because you look at this, you're like, oh, this is high-end PC.
This is PC.
Yeah, like brute force,
I hear what you're saying.
Titan graphics card. This is the console version. This looks incredible.
Yeah, I thought the same thing with Doom yesterday. It's like, no way that's going to play ever like that on a console.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's fair actually.
But I think we're moving into that era. Like, I think this year and next are going to be the first years we're going to start to see stuff come out on, the PS4 and Xbox One. And just
That actually
really
work.
be taken aback. Like, wow,
Yeah,
that
I don't
can't
know.
be.
I feel like that was the promise, right? It's like PS4 and like we got computer architecture and we're catching up. And then as soon as they came out, it's like, nope, PCs are 3 years that way.
Witcher
You
is
know, like,
big
yeah,
on
the-
PC. It's a huge jump.
Yeah. The Witcher looks like dog shit on consoles. Complete dog shit. And it's just, it's not fair.
Yeah. It's crazy. It is crazy.
I look at this, that's all I think. This isn't fair. Yeah, but the environment looks great. The effects look great. I like that, maybe a little bit too much talking. You never want to say, like, and we know what you guys want is gameplay. And it's like, yes, and by saying that, you're not showing it to us. So just jump right in always.
I liked it. I liked her little story about when she grew up, she wanted to make a blaster and then shoot at pretend stormtroopers.
I just feel bad for
We're just
people like
past
that
point. The
have
whole,
to
like,
speak
we love
English.
Battlefront. I just thought we're past that announcement.
You're right. We did that last year.
There was a
You're
name
100% right.
above that ATST, so that was being controlled by someone too.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh yeah, look at that. Hell.
Yep.
We got to get in one of those. Oh, you're about to get wrecked though. Good night.
Engineer class.
I like how there's just one rocket too. It's not like shoot that thing 50 times.
So I think there's gonna be a lot of this. I think there's gonna be a lot of terminals because that's the thing I saw in the gameplay on Endor. So there's gonna be a lot of activation, and maybe a lot of that simulates more players. So maybe you were saying, you're like, this can't be 16 on 16. There's people all over the place.
So this is the base we come out of in the beginning of the demo, actually.
That hole right there?
Yeah. So yeah, I do think the map isn't huge. I think it's kind of reasonably sized.
Yeah, I guess so. That might be another entrance, but I don't know. I'm going to have to watch this like 50 more times.
I'm gladly.
So we actually have 25 minutes before the Ubisoft press conference.
Oh, we should start doing Ubisoft.
So we start talking about
pre-show.
Ubisoft, but
Okay.
Can we talk about
All right.
Mirror's Edge really quick? You guys
Yeah,
still
please,
hyped?
please do.
You guys still hyped?
Or did you talk about Unravel?
Yeah, I want to chat about Unravel real quick before we move on to Ubisoft. But
Mirror's Edge reboot basically. Do you like that? Do you wish it was a
Catalyst.
sequel?
When did
Like a
it switch
prequel?
from sequel to reboot? Because it was Mirror Edge 2 the last time they talked about it, right?
No, last year. Last year
It was
they,
always
they did
Mirror's
the
Edge.
trailer.
I don't think they ever showed us. They never showed a logo that said Mirror's Edge 2.
Yeah.
It was always just Mirror's Edge.
And last year they announced that it's kind of a reboot because they showed her getting her tattoo
Are you
as like part
excited?
of the game. Yeah, I'm excited that. Well, again, I'm still cautious, Huber. You know, they didn't talk about any money-making schemes. They might still be in there, but what they showed looks like. It looks like a game where the cutscenes won't be 2D animated Flash cartoons. Where the first one had that, you know,
Yeah.
and so it does. It looks legit. It looks like
like motion comics. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, that's how the cutscenes were. They were like,
Wow.
and they were like very poorly colored, I guess I would say.
Did you kill anyone in your playthrough?
Yeah, dude, they teach you to kill people. They teach you to take the gun and shoot
Take the
people
gun
in
and
the tutorial.
you whack them. No kill run. I'm supposed to kill anyone, boss.
All right.
Selfless. You gotta be selfless.
We might want to go with Twitch again, Brad. If Twitch was that far ahead of YouTube.
This is Twitch.
Oh, okay.
What was the final
Twitch is making
Star
us watch
Wars
Selfless
count?
too.
That's
Somebody
Chat.
said like 25 or 26.
Oh my God.
Right on the
Oh.
nose.
Kyle's got this. It's over. It's over.
Oh, because that's worth 2 points.
You got that. You got Doom.
No, because here's the thing. You'll get the other double down on Don.
No, you got both. You got Doom.
Oh,
that was a
yeah?
double down on.
No, that was you and me.
No,
That was a
okay.
showdown.
The double down was Star Wars.
Yep.
And Destiny.
Oh, okay.
He said low.
Yeah.
We're low so far.
So I think we're gonna split the double downs. I think we're gonna split the showdowns, which was pre-order in Sony.
I need.
Yeah.
I need one thing.
So we're gonna be
I need Shenmue.
We're gonna be tied again.